What is good, interwebs? We are here with the second qualifier for the EU region, trying to get their place in the SWC SNK qualifiers. I am C4IQ back here, this time with the bald beauty Damascus. How's it going, dude?
I'm all good. Listen, I've been checking that bracket out. There are a couple upsets, couple expected players, and one last spot remaining for the online land for people to represent our community, you know, in the World Finals that happen end of October. So looking forward to see this one. Shout out to everyone for joining us on the chat. We'll be there for the entire afternoon, pretty much watching some good GGs.
Yeah, I can't wait. Like you said, we've had a sneaky peek at the bracket. Yesterday, obviously, was the bulk of the games, right, to get to the penultimate top 8 that we're going to be streaming here. And there were some things that Damascus alluded to that were kind of, I could see that happening, but some of them not so much. But here we go with the info. As I was saying, 55 players did battle their way to today's top 8 yesterday with the pools matches, first to 3 all the way through. And yeah, today is going to be interesting because there were some people that got really close in the first European qualifier that are back in the top 8, and some new names as well.
Yep, as you said, right, 2-day tournament, all of the group stage yesterday. We got a full top 8. It's all first to 3, best of 5. We get a good amount of GGs. We want games, and we are going to get games. And of course, the winner goes to DreamHack Atlanta next month for the World Finals. You know, big tournament with people from all around the world coming. For today, though, the prize pool of the day is $5,000. So the winner will get 2,000, second 1.5k, third 1k, and fourth 500. So, you know, a pretty good Sunday, I would say.
Indeed, indeed. Nice, healthy pot bonus produced and brought to you from SNK. And this is what we're going to get for the offline matches. Sorry, this is for the online matches, but for the offline matches, this is what we're looking at. Some of these have already been done as we are coming to the end of September. We have SEL Season Major happening in Riyadh.
Yeah,
So
I think
this weekend.
So it finished yesterday. I think Kindevu won this one. I saw the craziest bracket. That was like, I think Kindevu, Score, Mock, like all of the, you know, top Asian competitors were there trying to get their spot. Kindevu took it in the end yesterday in Riyadh. We had UFA last week with Yunwu winning like a robot. I'm looking forward to see his performance in World Finals. And for October, we have got Vegas Climax on 4th October, Big Evo France, and the SCS 2025 finals in China. These are the amount of people left to qualify for the World Finals.
The amount of people that have put their name, stamped their way into the qualifiers, and this is where it's going to be held in DreamHack Atlanta, the SNK World Championship official tournament 2025. As you can see on your screen, Fatal Fury, KOF 15, Samurai Showdown, and the Art of Fighting 3. 4 insane games with a total prize pool of 4.1 million.
Big numbers all around the board, and of course that's going to be over 3 days with the Fatal 3, the main game we're thinking about right now, having the LCQ Honors first round on October 31st, and the top 32 to 6 on November 1st, and then November 2nd will be the finals. You, of course, as you said, will have KOF and Samurai Showdown with LCQ, and Art of Fighting being a full open tournament. So if you feel like you got a Roberts, you got a Rio, pull up.
Yeah, all the 5K demons are going to be there, running rampant offline. That's what you like to see. And as we was talking about, the invitationals, 30 for Fatal Fury, 31 for KOF 15, Samurai Showdown 12, and the open bracket, like Damascus said, for Art of Fighting. 2 LCQ spots for Fatal Fury, 1 for KOF, and 4 for Samsho, which is I think with Samsho being one of those very, very old games, it could be the 4 players that get in the LCQ could just like tear up the top 8. But here we go with Fatal Fury with the 2 LCQ spots. So even if you don't qualify for the online or the offline tournaments prior, there's still a chance. And this is what those players are playing for. Let it go, Damascus.
Lots of zeros on the board. C4, of course, Fatal Fury being the main game with $1.5 million for the winner. 300k for the second, which is good price, but also hard to swallow if you lose that one of a Miss JD or whatever mistake you could do. Everyone gets money though, because like the 25th tie would get 2.5k. Same for KOF 15 with 500k, Samurai Showdown with 250k, and Art of Fighting with $50,000. Listen, celebrate old and new games. And the only thing I want to see, these finals. You know what's the best scenario of these finals, C4?
Let me know.
Shanghai bagging 2.25 million.
Bro. The wifey's going to be pleased. That's a good hobby. That's a good hobby to have.
That's possible, that is possible. And if you guys are interested, of course, in some more DreamHack swag, you can scan that QR code right now. Now there is a giveaway going on with DreamHack tickets to go and attend the World Finals, maybe enter Art of Fighting, who knows, and some merch to win. So scan that QR code that is right under C4 and enter that giveaway to try and hit your luck at some merch or tickets.
Yeah, might as well, right? You've got nothing to lose. It's going to be some downtime as we get into this top 8. So, spend your time wisely, do that. And don't also forget to follow the socials as well for the SNK info to keep up to date. That's what I do. There you go. At SNK_esports_hub to keep on track with how this insane war tour is going to end. As, it's only really around the corner, right? What, 3 months?
That's it. It's not even a month and a half. We got Euro France in 3 weeks and then the World Finals in a couple more weeks. That's what we are looking for. And this is our top 8 of the day. Players we are all familiar with: Sulian, Lamu, Alioun, Jinty with the Ken. I'm looking forward to see him. K-Top, Piccolo, Koja, Kira, Pida, and Mr. Wolf. I like the blend of countries. You got France, you got Greece, you got UK, we got Belgium. I got the Czech Republic as well. Love to see this C4.
Yeah, and I think if my memory serves me well, it's a mix. There's 4 returning players from the first EU qualifier and 4 new faces, not new to the scene as in fighting games, but new to the top 8 situation. Jinty being one of them. I will try my best, production, to not be biased, but please don't dock my pay if I am, because as we'll see the stats later on, that would be cool. Kojak Kira, sorry, another new face. We've seen them in top 8 offline, but online this is new. But Simon Lama, Lumu and Alioun are going to be the first match that we get in this top 8, both returning.
Yep, both
place
returning.
Top 8.
Alioun, I think, big favorite to take it today. The little surprise is Pida in losers, but Pida got sent by Jinty, actually, into that losers bracket. So definitely one to watch. And remember, guys, everything is first to 3. To get a good amount of matches. And speaking of GT, Ken is out. If you guys haven't tried Ken just yet, the character is really fun to play. I've personally swapped my main to Ken because I feel like he's really natural to play for me with my Street Fighter background as well. If you ever played Street Fighter, you will feel at home. If you ever played Fatal Fury, you'll feel at home as well. Character is really fun. Give it a try.
He is a very slick interpretation of Ken. Very, very true to his roots, I feel. And to put him in a game like Fatal Fury is super sick to cool. Other characters coming to Fatal Fury, the next one being Joe Higashi coming not too long in the far future, and then we have Chun-Li and Mr. Damascus, sorry, Mr. Big coming in last.
Yeah, it's what I look like in about maybe 10 years, I think. 10
goals.
Days. Yeah, goals, C4 goals, the same pecs, same beard, same shades. Yeah, the gold chain, that man looks good, man. But right now, it's all about Joe Higashi, who's dropping soon. Another returning character that we're looking forward to see. And of course, if you guys play online and around, I think the coolest thing to know is that literally Ken is the most played character right now in this game, which I think is really cool because it just shows how cool of a character he is and how maybe easy to pick up if you come from another game it is.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a really good point, right? For the whole SNK franchise is a very unique way to play. And like you was talking about earlier, Ken does feel like it's Ken from Street Fighter. So it's cool to have that kind of interpretation in the game. And then next coming in, Terry, not too far behind. Like just 0.3%. Terry, a fan favorite. One of the most well-known probably SNK characters at this point.
Yeah, he comes from Smash, right?
I was going to make that joke, but I didn't know if with my British humor, they might miss it. They might miss the sarcasm.
Terry from Streets. And of course, Andy third as well, man. The DLC characters are definitely popular on the online leaderboards. But plenty, of course, to talk about for this tournament, but especially the players coming up. We are going to get ready for our first match of the day. The first winners semi-final opposing 2 French men. The first one is Sulian Lamu. He's been around, online Mostly he was 5th at the first qualifier, and at UFA last week got a respectable 13th in a pretty stacked bracket, and I love his fight stick.
Yeah, that is... I love the dedication. I'm someone to do something like that. Put all my players on my stick and say, like, look, I'm a loyalist through and through. Hotaru here.
And yeah, he's been playing Hotaru since forever, since the beta. Since like I've never seen him not with Hotaru. I remember when I ran Wanted on the closed beta, he pulled up with Hotaru and made it to, I think, grand finals. So definitely a player who has been pretty regular in the game. One of the guys that you can expect to see if you're high ranked online, because he's definitely grinding that game. Last time 5th. Today he's gonna look to do some more, and he's one of the maybe quote-unquote few guys who's actually an old Garou heads, you know, because he played Mark of the Wolf, you know, and he played a couple of these games. He's not a lot of the Fatal 3 players, I feel like, mostly from the SNK World, aka KOF, but some of them are like true Garou OGs. Yeah,
there's like a massive gap between Mark to Seat of the Wolf, so it's understandable that happened. Speaking of people that have been around for a long time, Alioun here, Alien also from France, 24th on the leaderboard. There is not a box big enough for the accolades that this man has accomplished, right, Damascus?
Yeah, somehow there is a frame big enough for his biceps, but the accolades, yeah, we can't fit them all. He's been nice. He sent a professional picture, not a big, hard gym picture. This man, probably the favorites of the day, absolute killer on like pretty much any game he plays, and you know, pretty huge SNK background as well, right? I feel like we know Alioun mostly for a lot of other games, but he's always been heavy on the KOFs. Always, you know, playing the KOF games in France, in Paris. There is a pretty strong KOF community as well, so definitely a community he's part of. Last time he lost to Dai, who was the qualified player for the first tournament. Today he's looking to take his revenge.
Yeah, this is one of the players that I think has the most kind of like background where it doesn't matter what game you play, you've probably heard of Alioun, especially if you're in Europe. I mean, even a lot of players in like America and Asia know about him. So we're going to go into our predictions. I don't think it's going to be much of a surprise.
Both of us going for Alioun. Listen, I think it's just Sulian Lamu is a really strong player as well, right? Like, no disrespect, and I know he can take it, but you said it yourself, right? The background of Alioun, the fact that he was in grand finals last time, yeah, that's pretty much what I want to see. I think like Alioun's, as you said, if you play 2D games, you know him. If you play 2D games, you've seen him in brackets, left, right, and center, so you know what he's capable of. And on the audience side, yeah, most people are going for Alioun as well, 70%. Big favorite, but listen, upset still can happen.
I mean, true. He didn't, no disrespect, he didn't win the last qualifier, right? Dai did. So, you know, gods bleed. Gods can definitely bleed. And this is when you want to do it. So try and make your course to the grand finals as easy as possible, because this is a winner side match. We're going to get the mirror match. I'm 99% sure we're going to get the mirror match. Can't see any of these players changing.
Yeah, exactly. The mirror match is there. I like Alioun's drip on Hotaru. And there we go. We are starting with the first match of this winners semi-final. Alioun on the black outfit and Sulian Lamu on the default outfit for Hotaru. And the first question is, what's the fireball game saying? What's the reflect saying?
Yeah, that's kind of key, right? That's such a top player thing to do. First knockdown, just do wake up DP. Set the tone, right? Put that into the mind, because they're going to be like, you're Alioun. You're not going to do something so risky at the start of the game.
No, you've got to be surprising at times. You know, great JD there on the fireball, another one. We're back to playing the fireball game. Alioun gets the opening. Going to send Sulian Lamu closer to the corner. Can he put him out of SPG with this? Yes, exactly enough to put him right out of SPG. And now Sulian Lamu, no ref blue available. Good luck in the corner. Forced to block. Close to overheats.
Oh, no confirm on that. Counter hit, overheat. DP. Oh, this is such veteran game plan. Did you see that the staggers in the corner and the delays in the button? They were huge. Like, and I think that's a sign of respect from Alioun to be like, you're not one of those people that are just going to mash lights. So I get to do these kind of big read frame traps.
Yep, he's looking at another ref blow lands, right? Different SPG placement for both of these players, right? Alioun has it at the beginning. Sulian Lamu put it in the middle. We'll see how it pays off. So far, great answer from Alioun. Going for the back throw, okay.
Chase down. There's another throw. Look at the gaps. There we go. Finally, Suleiman saying, I'm not going to go down like that.
Yeah, finally, yep, exactly. Challenge on wake up, press some buttons, put man, then no juggle, and again, Alioun completely disrespectful, and as long as it works, right, keep being disrespectful, the anti-jumpy low, that is going to be enough for a dominant game number 1. Alioun looks like he definitely wants that trip to America, man.
Yeah, and something I remember talking to Lazarus about in the last one, about top players, obviously talking about Alioun in this circumstances, it's a snowball effect of disrespect.
Yeah.
The amount of wake up DPs that Alioun's done and hasn't been blocked, why is he going to stop? Especially the more that the lead in the set goes, if he goes 2 up, the last game, he's not going to give a damn, is he?
Yeah, exactly. And one of the key things as well is, like, very often, you know, when you play against someone who's really leading the way, you're so desperate to get some kind of momentum that you don't really look for DPs. You just look for your chance. And that's what Alioun is kind of trying to use there, to deny any kind of momentum. Sulian Lamu taking his time and looking to make it work. But again, Alioun moves so much that every time he gets hit, that's actually an air reset.
Yeah, exactly. He's just holding up in an intelligent way. Because it's like, okay, like you were speaking about, the desperation to heat, you're not ready for the counter hit, like air-to-air game. So I'm just going to hold up and see if you can confirm it. And it hasn't happened as of yet.
It's been one of the biggest qualities of Alioun, no matter the game. If a game offers good movements, you know, Alioun will be good at the game, right? He's really good at just moving in a smart way and moving in a kind of maybe risk-averse way, right? That just keeps you away from any kind of danger. That's always been his play style, and that's why he's so slippery.
I 100% agree. Oh, and something you was talking about earlier, when are the effects going to come out? And Suleiman's shown that they've got those at a really cool range, because I think it has to be that close for it to be like a punish on the fireball.
Yeah. We take our time right now. Alioun has the life lead, so he's not really taking risks right now. Little fireball, trying to just go a bit more. Yep, the fireball works. He's really got a perfect control of the entire neutral game, but the neutral jump finally giving Sulian Lamu something to work with. There we go.
He goes to super. Alioun sitting with a lot of meter. And that might be the first time he didn't wake up with a button, just backdash. Try to take the turn back. The JDs are on point. There's the tap from Suleiman. Air-to-air, can it hit confirm? Nice. Very nice recognition there.
Yeah, that's him adapting as well, right? He's seen that Alioun is very active, you know, in the air. He's jumping left, right, and center, so you've got to be ready for these air-to-air conversions. Sulian Lamu shows why. He's in top 8 winners of this tournament. Definitely an excellent player. Ooh, movement again, C4 movements.
You mentioned it. This is one of the things you hear. Oh, I love the startup as well. You hear about Alioun talking when he kind of has his opinion on games. Is, can I do the movement that I want? Is it slick? Is it fast? Is it controllable by me and not rigid? And yeah, that's why he loves this game, right?
Yep, that's what he likes to do. Ooh, cross up right on the dome. Alioun will take another convincing game number 2. A bit more work from Sulian Lamu, of course, but Alioun looks a bit too good right now.
He's looking in form. And it was a surprise seeing him lose, right, to Die. When I think about the history that he has and the qualifiers that he's won to get into World Tours through a myriad of games, and this is a good start for him to get to the SNK World Tour. 2 games up and a massive hit. But Suleiman, I was about to say Suleiman has SPG at their disposal, but Alioun just pilfers that away from their pockets.
Yep. Where are we going right now? Okay, finally something, but Alioun barely worried. See an opening that is not converted there. Sulian Lamu is kind of losing the ways of the win. Even the openings are not converted. And if you don't choose the rare opportunities that Alioun give you, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to make it through, man.
But it's hard, right? Alioun in the first game just did wake up DP every time. And now Suleiman's not doing me's.
Yeah.
On the knockdown.
Yep. It's been a great way to make it work for Alioun, and there we go. Let's see if Sulian Lamu can make it work, because right now it is match point for the Frenchman, and the air reset is going to go in Sulian Lamu's favor. Put man out of the SPG and extend it into the level 1, of course, just to force the bigs, to force him to go for any kind of option. And again, I think he's 100% the wake up DP.
Oh my gosh, wake up jab. Alioun responded in kind. There's the command grab.
It exists, Sifo.
I was about to say, You have
last
some
round.
experience.
Only the last round. This command grab is only unlocked when it's matched. But look at this, bro. Why does it always work on the final round? It's not gonna kill just yet. Alyun looking to be an absolute annoyance in that corner. And he did the unblockable, man. End up working 3-0 for Alyun over Sully and Lamu. A very, very, very strong performance from Alyun. He's gonna move to winners final, which also means he's got a guaranteed 1,000, I believe, because top 3.
Ah, yeah, good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Have a nice day, you know.
Best way to spend your Sunday. Playing games and getting money.
Yes, sir.
He's living the dream. He's living the dream. But Cillian not out just in the basement bracket down below. Doesn't mean that they can't rise back up and maybe get their run back. If Alyun can make it to grand finals, he's got one more match to kind of put himself in the final position. But get some replays. This might help Cillian, because I think there's maybe 1 or 2 things that they can steal from Alyun to make their run through the losers bracket a little bit easier.
I think it's been a real case of obviously Alyun really controlling the neutral in this game, but Sully and Lamu did not really take advantage of the openings he got. He got a couple openings left, right, and center, but he was so like focusing on specific things that the ones that he got were not the ones he expected, and he could not convert of these. Whenever this happens, Alyun knows, right? When you have that wealth of experience, you kinda know what your opponent is thinking, so you know how to mess with him.
Mm-hmm. And you kind of get that top player privilege where the opponent is like, well, this won't work because this person's established. They know what's going on, but you should try it anyway. And try as you might, it wasn't happening in that game as it was 3-0 to Alyun, as you can see on the bracket, but doesn't mean it can't happen later on. Kidda and Mr. Wolf will be fighting out to see who goes up against Cillian later on in today's stream. But it looks like we're going into our next game, Damascus. Jinty versus K-Top.
And this one is an interesting run, right? Jinty versus K-Top is one we want to see. So Jinty, he sent Pida into losers to qualify to that top 8. Player who was not in top 8 last time, but definitely a player, if you are around the Street Fighter world, you know him. And, turns out he plays Ken in this game as well. That is what Ken does to a Ken fan. Looking forward to see what he does. Of course, K-Top against him, one of the guys who has been grinding for this qualification. He always gets very close, but didn't manage to find a way to win yet.
Yes, I think at this point the K does stand for kind. He's just kind top, right? He's always in the top 8s, but it's about the first place finishes. Something we mentioned before, and I think kind of follows K-Top around, is that his twin brother H-Dope has qualified. They qualified at Versus Fighting,
yeah,
and they came second place, but because ET already qualified, they got the spot.
Yep, that is a win. And what would be better than 2 brothers, at World Finals? Definitely a great potential storyline there. But of course, to talk about Jinty, one of the UK boys. He was 9th at Versus Fighting, while also being staff, right? Because he's one of the guys who helps a lot running Versus Fighting every year. Shout out to Electronic Dojo, and he is representing the Ken army today.
Yes. Versus Fighting's finest. Jinty placing, I think they got top 8 at ST, which is a Street Fighter 2 at Versus Fighting as well. And like Damascus was saying, to echo him, he is Kenty. Let's just call him Kenty, because he plays Ken in any game that Ken is in. That's just how he works.
Yep, he's just a Ken player, and he's a pretty successful Ken player. I personally know him a lot from the Street Fighter world, of course, where Street Fighter 4, 5, or 6, always running Havoc on brackets with the Ken. Right now, a chance for him to maybe fly the UK flag high at the World Finals, but he's got a pretty strong client to take on right now. You said it. His brother is already qualified, and when your brother is qualified, your training partner is pretty much the best thing you could get. A guy who has been grinding, going to a lot of events. K-Top representing Greece with the Kain. He was 3rd at UFA with an excellent performance, 7th at Versus Fighting, 4th on the latest qualifier online, 7th at Hessen Crash. As you said, right, he's kinda there, right? He's there, yes, but not there at the top yet.
Yeah, he's had some unfortunate events happen with their top 8 placing. This was the EU qualifier. This mirror match was insane, by the way. I'm not trying to shill Kain, but honestly, this mirror match was so sick. Endomit the Uzi was in yesterday's pools, but didn't make it. I think they were just shy of like one game.
Yep.
But yeah, K-Top, a class player in multiple games. I feel that they might have gone under the radar to a lot of people. They placed really high in something like DNF. There you go, Laz. And Mortal Kombat. So yeah, not many people have heard or seen these brothers, but I'm so glad that they've put in so much work on Fatal Fury.
Well, to follow on the DNF duel mentioned, the first time I heard of K-Top, I think was the DNF duel World Finals. I think it was, I can't remember if it was him or H-Top. I think it was K-Top who was in World Finals, if my memory is correct. I've seen them on Mortal Kombat as well, on plenty of games left, right, and center. But prediction-wise, we are in a 1v1 situation, C4, because you have a hurt pick, and I have an experienced pick, you know?
Very, very true. Not to say that I don't think Ginny can do it, but I was always going to pick Ginny anyway. As soon as I saw them in the bracket, it had to be done. And it's with Ken. It's with Ken. Yeah. Diversity is being brought to you by Birmingham's greatest player, Jinty. Let's go. But it seems that the crowds reviewed Damascus on this one. Understandable.
I think, like, on paper, K-Top is the favorite, of course, but that's also because people are less familiar with Jinty since, you know, we haven't seen him around that much. But as you said, right, the thing I'm happy is for Ken, because if there is one thing I'm actually sad about is that I really like Ken as a character in this game, but I have yet to see him, you know, in a top 8 of an event. So here it is, first time. I get to enjoy some high-level Ken gameplay as a Ken player myself. Let's see what Jinty is saying. He's playing the costume 2, the original Ken costume, white color, against K-Top and his Kain.
Notepads at the ready. Even if you're not a Ken player, you might want to learn how to defend against him. That is one of the benefits of playing unorthodox or lesser used character. So let's see if K-Top has the defense to deal with Ken.
Yes, sir. We'll see that. Oop, first jump in goes to K-Top. Jinty has SPG in the middle versus K-Top at the beginning. Oh my god. Oh my god. C4, get out of this corner, bro. Get out of this corner, please.
Respect shown, just blocks it, gets a jump in. Oof. Stiff. Oh, gets a jump in. Wasn't ready for it. Okay. Maybe expecting K-Top to block it. Never mind, we get a hit regardless.
Yep, and one of the cool things of Ken, right, as long as he uses EX in any combo, he always has access to either a side switch or a pretty huge corner carry with the EX run Tatsu. So something that you will see Jinty try to take advantage of. Both of them in overhit right now. We fight like gentlemen.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. That was, oh my gosh, he's so smart. And I can see the cogs in Jinty's brains turning when he sees K-Top jump at him. He's like, wait, I can't just DP. In every other time I'm playing Ken, I can just DP when I see a jump. But you can see the condition of the defense, right? The just defend.
Yep. Alright, gets the sweep. So we just, nah, there we go, man. We react to those. And you know what? Get out of that SPG. I don't like ref blows anyway. Jinty looking clean, dash in and dash in again. And now he's just looking to stay at that range. And that's so smart as well to play at this range because, you know, Ken has this very weird thing in this game compared to any other character. He does not have close normals, right? His normals are the same no matter the distance. So you don't really have an interest at, you know, going close for the pressure or anything. Staying at that, you know, close to mid-range is actually really good.
Yeah, that's a very enlightening point to bring up about Ken. I never really thought about it. Oh no, we got overhead and the rondo was there. Oh, it was looking so good for Jinty to take the first round. But you know what? More games. So as commentators and spectators, we're winning.
Yeah, more Ken. Jinty definitely showing that he's got the reactions, he's got the game plan. But of course, the K-Top's offense is a bit too overwhelming right now. Goes for the super, dashing to the orb. Oop, we go for one JD and the jump works, but that's the second time that Jinty gets a jump in, but did not believe in that jump.
I hope that's not a pattern that's going to proceed much longer. That was a clinical dash under. Hearing Damascus's gasp actually elevated how sick that was.
The Fenrich tech, man. This dash under to get that anti-air. I think Fenrich was the first I saw doing this against Goichi a while ago, and definitely Kains around the world have adopted this approach. Excellent play by K-Top. Gets 1-0.
Jumps over the fireball, doesn't commit. Oh, another straight hit from Jinty. If we can get some of these confirmed into something. we could be looking pretty good to taking a win on the board over K-Top. Good block on the overhead this time. Fool me once, shame on me.
Yep. Oof, there we go. No, what was that again? Jinty keeps getting good hits, but no conversion. C4 need to find a way to get damage, because key difference there, right? K-Top gets an opening and that's big damage regardless.
Okay. Oh, man, just point blank in his face. Jinty has to deal with these rondos. It was only a matter of time. You had to present the option. I'm not even... I don't want that to be something that deters you from doing it again. You have to present the wake-up reversal. You have to.
Yep. All right, K-Top still looking solid. Open the JD, and again, right, that exact round start, I think I've seen it 3 times already in the game. And it's been paying dividends for K-Top, keeping it offensive. The tech is successful, but Jinty needs to find a way in a jump, but nothing. There was a wide punish. No conversion there, and Jinty is getting sent to the corner real quick.
Yeah, K-Top is testing the defense of Jinty here. Way more aggressive than the prior rounds. Look at this. Unrelenting. Nice JD block on the jump. Protecting the fireball. Can we get confirmed account here, please?
I beg, one confirm. Listen, Jinty, you're getting the hits. The only thing to do right now is to confirm them, right? Like the hits are there. I think the game plan is good, you know, to annoy K-Top, but he's not going, you know, at the end of his plays, right? Every time he gets an opening, he stops there. He needs to find a way to keep K-Top under pressure.
Yeah, a lot of second guessing.
There we go.
Oh, we got reactions like that.
Yeah.
This is not a young man, by the way.
Experienced.
Yes.
Experience speaks, brother.
Okay.
Another orbs. There we go. I don't care. Just going for the Shoryu. I think we're gonna just go for the side switch there. Yep. 1 and 2. He just wants the big damage. Conversions. Sheesh.
Oh my god, he first struck him. Oh, invincibility frames though. We get around that fireball. Rondo. Oh, he probably thought it was his turn. Rough.
Again, right? Shades of really great play, genius play from Jinty, but they're always immediately stopped in their tracks by K-Top.
Neutral jump. This time we're getting confirms. Jinty's waking up. Hopefully it's not too late. Oh, Tatsu back down to the ground. Empty nothingness. I love it.
Okay. There we go this time. Little super or something. Overhead. There we go. Jinty takes a round. First round he's taking since game number 1. So let's see if we can build up right now, because big match point for K-Top to join Alliun in the final.
100%. Oh, is he going to crumble? No, we see the one just defended and gave it up. Didn't want to get clipped. Oh, no, and he got that close normal again. What you were saying, right? That that's the choice. Maybe he's just not close enough, thinking that it's going to work.
Oh. More orbs. Okay, you know what? Yeah, walk forward DP. This is the Ken player in you, man. The Ken DNA. The Ken DNA is all there. You cannot remove the Ken neutral from the Ken players. But right now, K-Top with potential big damage on this. He built the bar. He's not gonna put him out of SPG just yet, so might as well use that ref blow. Oh no. Oh, he's already C4.
Wow. And he's got overheat in mind for that confirm as well.
That was too much.
I've seen so many people do like a punish like that and work within the realms of that. They've got meter to do that, but just to identify, oh, I'm in overheat, I've got to keep this short and sweet, and it worked. That was a convincing win. There was glimmers of greatness there from Jinty on the Ken, but going up against K-Top, it's going to be very hard to display any of that. But I think there was a lot of data that Jinty got from that set.
Yeah, there was a couple of good plays, I said, right? It's just a couple conversions missing. The Ken definitely looks all right, but a bit more work to be put. The thing is, at least he'll get a second chance on the losers bracket side. K-Top remains on the 3-0 to move forward into that winners final. Alliun versus K-Top will be the winners final, and I am just checking. So Alliun has yet to lose a single game during this entire tournament. K-Top got a couple 2-1s in bracket earlier, so you know he could be the first guy to take a game of Alliun today.
Okay, Alioun, maybe looking at the Yunwu run with that high win rate. Let's see. I mean, it's gonna be omega impressive if he can 3-0 K-Top. Omega impressive.
Yeah, yes, sir. Listen, 3-0, 3-0. Alioun K-Top in winners final, and Sulian, Lamu, and Jinty drop into that loser side. Loser side will have Piccolo, Coach Akira, and Pida versus Mr. O.
Yeah, players that I think we're pretty familiar with. We've seen them play offline and online. I think other than, I'd say P-Dub stands out a little bit more as they don't have the kind of legacy SNK behind them, but they've proven that they don't need it. They just adapt to what the game presents them, and they're doing really, really well in the whole grand scheme of Fatal Fury, I'd say.
Yes, sir. Up next, yes, Piccolo versus Koji Akira will be the match. France versus Belgium. Two guys who know each other well, right? Like, it's guys who've been part of the community forever, whether it's SNK, any 2D games, you know, they've been playing left, right, and center. But before we go to this one, we're gonna take a very quick break, guys. So get a drink, get a snack, and we're back in a few minutes with the losers bracket of this top 8. Piccolo versus Koji Akira in a few minutes. See you then.
So Ken, fire still burns, I hope. You bet. Extra hot, just like we said. Whatever. But don't say I didn't warn you. Look, I got my own problems. No disrespect, but you don't got a chance. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
We're so back. SWC 2025 qualifier, the online round still going on. This is the last chance for the European players to go through qualifier online. There are 3 more qualifiers next week: South America, Latin America, and East Asia, the big one. You know, East Asia, the one where everyone's gonna fight for a ticket to the SWC finals. We went through the first 2 games of the winners bracket earlier, and right now you can still sign up if you're looking to enter the last qualifiers that will happen next week. There are still tickets to be validated to DreamHack Atlanta.
Yep, you will see the QR code for that pop up intermittently through the stream. It just disappeared. Don't worry, it'll be back later. And all you have to do, like Damascus said, scan that, get on there, get your ticket or merch. Luckies win. But we are back with the action. I know that's what everyone is here to see. So we're going to see our first player, Piccolo, wearing the fitting garms.
The original Piccolo, the OG Piccolo, guys, not not the aura farming Piccolo, the father, the grandfather, the one and only Piccolo with the cane. Of course, a player who has been on the SNK World pretty much forever. If you're around France, you know him, a French-Moroccan player representing, the home country and looking to do well. He's been traveling a lot, so Piccolo usually, I mean, he played a lot before, like especially KOF 13, couple 14, 14, 15 he played, but he didn't travel that much. But Fatal 3 really is a game that he loved, so he traveled so much. I saw him at CEO, I think Evo, he was at Evo as well. Pretty much all of the tournaments as well. He was at UFA last week, he was at SN Crash. So definitely a guy who has a lot of love for this game. And being in top 8 today, which is something he failed to do at the last qualifier, means already a better performance.
Yeah, looking at the performances in the box below, they're constantly getting closer and closer to top 1. And that's what you love to see as someone who plays fighting games. My competitive career is over, but that's the dream. It's like, yeah, you might get 30th here or 30th there, but as time goes on, you're getting closer and closer. And like you said, I think it's well deserved to see them in the top 8 today. Let's see if they can make it work. Maybe they can skip some numbers and get straight to top 1.
Hey, listen, could be the day. His opponents today will be man like Koja Kira from Belgium, another guy as well who has been, really taking a liking to this game, putting a lot of work as well. Saw him took score down at Brussels Challenge. He plays a mix of Mai and Hokutomaru. We all hope to see Mai, of course. That's kind of what we want to see in this tournament, but you might as well see the students.
Yeah. It's with this amount of money on the line, I totally understand not picking the character behind you, even though there's reasons that I won't say on this stream that you would pick that character. But I mean, again, we could say it with the Ken, right? Jinty got to top 8 winner side with Ken. Maybe Mai is on that kind of spectrum of like, we know this character's got stuff, but not many people have the experience defending about it. They might have it in their head where they've labbed it and gone, oh, well, I never come across it, so I forgot. That could be an interesting aspect to the match if they go for the Mai.
And I even must say, since the patch, I'm not even sure where Mai is right now, because that's still not a character that we see that much. As for predictions, let us know in the chat as well who you think is taking this. Both of us in agreement for Piccolo.
Yeah, maybe it's the name. I'm just a sucker for the name, but I think their performance as well, like you mentioned, I did see them at Evo, and I was like, oh, people aren't ready. I think since then they've only got better. So,
But listen, even on the fan side, Piccolo is taking the win, so there is a clear favorite in this match between Piccolo and Koja Kira. But Koja Kira has been known, he plays Street Fighter as well, that for having a very unorthodox kind of play style. So I'm not sure how much these two have played. They probably have anyway, because they're at least in adjacent communities. Because if you're into KOF in Europe and you're a French speaker, France and Belgium is more or less the same online community, right? Like, people know each other, they've been friends forever. Shout out to, of course, all the community in Belgium. Always looking to play some more fighting games. Today, it's Koja Kira representing them, and Piccolo trying to move forward. I know the players are getting ready to jump in, and we got some Mai. Let's go.
This has been a good top 8 already. This has been a very good top 8. We started off with a mirror match, which is fine, but now we're getting the diversity. Kind back on the screen for Piccolo, but Koja Kira with the Mai. Let's see what he can bring to the table.
That's cool. The Dante colors for the Kain, yeah. I love I love custom colors because a lot of them are always like, you know, inspired by some characters, and the fun part is to try and figure them out. So it's definitely things that I like to see. But right now, my God, Koja Kira, he's got places to be. As I stood in front of the screen.
He wants to live his life. It's a Sunday, but he's got to get that money today and that qualification spot. That's probably what's on his mind. Oh my gosh, that was such a sick answer after the JD with the fall-in button. But Piccolo's shown that they're even having a plan on the defense. Oh my gosh. Oh, and the Rondo exploded at the perfect time in Damascus.
How was the timing so perfect? My man said he's gonna punish in 3, 2, 1. Yes, thank you. That was a great super R-rated. It looks nice, but you know, I'm not about that.
That was like, I promise she's not a paid actor. The way that punished at the perfect timing, never seen it. Ooh.
All right.
Gotta be careful with these fireballs. You're just giving Coach Akira health back with the JDs. It's only a smidgen, but that could make a big difference later on.
Right, now we're looking at each other for now, but Koja Kira tried to get that. Nope, the empty jump from a distance, really nice.
Slick range there from Kain. Kind of brushing off the first game because that was definitely a toe tag put on Piccolo's Kain there, but back in the fight. Need to be careful with the Maya dive kick and the DP as well. Don't forget about that.
Yes, sir. Ooh, out of SPG. Strong start by Koja Kira. He's gonna go for one throw. It's time for the throw loop. Yes, second throw loop. Let's listen. Not anymore. We go for the low. There is one bar that should kill, right? Yes.
The drop. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna stop playing right now.
Did Damascus cause a moment? Did he manifest destiny? Let's find out. Oh my gosh. You're one touch, right? Depending on the touch. Oh my gosh. Crumble for the ambition.
Oh no.
Are you gonna guard break?
Oh no, C4. Guard break would mean certain death, and that's exactly why he goes for the DP there, because one guard break would have been death for Koja Kira. Maybe, you know, Piccolo going a bit too forward there, because if you take a munch, you're like, all right, his only option right now is DP, because if he blocks, he's dead.
I love that pressing buttons on hit was the right and correct answer, like you was talking about. It was the overheat, it was the guard break potential coming into play. It's like, well, I shouldn't block here, right? I should always challenge, even on hit. I love that. Oh my gosh, that looks hella meaty.
All right. Ooh.
Got the landing punish on the fireball from Kain. Document that.
Rare footage. We're going air to air. Throw is teched, and yeah, we're faking. Just getting some wins. It's hot out there.
Hot ones. Speaking of hot ones, we're gonna get the super ender? No, we're not. We're gonna go for the fan. Oh, wow. Hit into throw. Coach Akira is in full control right now. Again with the first round, but the second round did slip out of the hand in the first game. So let's see if they can keep control of it this time.
Double dash into buttons, and again the DP is going to work. And yes, that's Koja Kira. There is one man who will never shy away from going for DPs in different situations. It's definitely Koja Kira.
Must be done. Oh my! I need a moment, Damascus. I'm sorry. That was so sick. Empty jump, and the timing obviously was really good with the JD, but to go straight into dive kick afterwards, that is some malicious intent.
Oof. Oh, you know what? That was smart as hell, man, because I feel like if you're not fully expecting this, you're definitely getting hit by this. That's exactly what happened. Koja Kira looking amazing. Piccolo struggling right now, staying full screen, but he's in cheap range, he's cheap territory. Listen, I don't care. One JD. Koja Kira, just wait, man. There we go.
Bro. Koja Kira, maybe it's because it's mine. I'm not too used to seeing played at this level, but there seems to be always a plan. Like every JD has so much intent behind it because there's something so smart behind it. Even like in that last interaction, JD straight into Fang. Like it's not just mindless defense, which sounds bad. There's just always another layer that you have to be wary of.
Yep. All right. Ooh, little dive. This movement is looking good, and Koja Kira just waits, moves around. Piccolo desperately trying to get out of this corner. He got the tools for it. He's gonna try to make it work. The techs are always successful. Needs to go for the frame trap at times because right now, not working.
I love that approach. Fan and then covering the forward approach. Fake fan.
Dash. Oof. He's dashing a lot, man. But again, right, I think it's one of the things that I've seen throughout this match. Kojak Kira techs a lot, but the techs are successful. And as long as Piccolo is not starting to go for specific throw baits, keep teching.
Yeah, we see it a lot from Kojak, right, with the empty jump lows or the empty hop lows. I think Piccolo would have to present that to them to kind of break the throw sequence.
Yeah.
There ain't no way. This is crazy. Play Damascus.
Nice, the dash out of the corner right this time. First stop, good throw out of SPG. Oh, I thought he would maybe go for the hit together to get out of the overheat, but decides to keep into overheat to allow himself to get another situation to get a setup. Again, a tech C4. These techs are not being baited at all.
Oh, got the hit, but wasn't really believing in it. Went for throwing again. The text, like you mentioned, put that on the stats. Oh, and an easy confirm with the 2 hitting normal. Yeah, light them up. That was close. That was close for Piccolo. Was matting the comeback for sure. Had the corner pressure, but yeah, like you pointed out earlier, the techs were just so sensational.
Yep, I think it's this, and it took a while for Piccolo to just get used to this. It's not a matchup everyone is too familiar with anyway, so took a moment. Kojak Kira just took that win and ran with it 3-0 for the Belgian representative. 7th place for Piccolo. GG's to him. Kojak Kira still has a chance to move forward, and we'll see more Mai, so I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean, we were both incorrect with our predictions, but I'm happy to be wrong in this case, right? To get to see some more Mai. But yeah, shout out to Piccolo. Definitely put in a lot of work. And again, continuously improving on their placements in these. I don't want to kind of wash away the meaning of stacked tournaments, but a lot of the Fatal Fury tournaments as of late have been super stacked. So yeah.
Some of these games are like when there's a bracket, the first game could be a top 8 game. It's pretty much how it goes. Kojak Kira showing that he's got what it takes to hang out at this level. And he's going to move forward. I believe he will be against Jinty after. Yes. We might have Ken against Mai.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's
the
so
two
sad.
characters we're happy to see. At least one of them will move forward. You know, that's how I see it.
I guess so. I just feel bad that one has to eliminate the other. But you are right. You are right. And we're guaranteed Mai or Ken win. I guess that's a silver lining.
Yes, and it's actually funny how in Street Fighter, when you see Mai against Ken, you're not too happy, but in Fatal Fury, you see Mai against Ken and you're like really excited. It's the same characters in the matchup, but on one game you see them a lot, on the other game they're novelty picks. I love to see this, and it is Kojak Kira versus Jinty indeed. Next on that losers bracket, but before we are going to go for Pida versus Mr. Wolf. Pida may be maybe a bit of a surprise to see him in a losers bracket considering his recent performances. Mr. Wolf though still representing Italy. We out there, and he took, I believe, ISDD out to qualify to top 8.
Yep, not easy. I'm sure that he's been grinding the heck out of this game, so not an easy path for Mr. Wolf there. But both these players, fun fact, shout out to production, they both have the same win rate online, the exact same percentage, 71.20, but they've got different games, wins and losses, but the percentage is the same. So it's even Stevens, technically, if you go by those results, right?
I mean, you know, these are the ones, but there is also the run, you know, to talk about, you know, in this tournament. So first off, of course, let's talk about Pida representing Czechia, the man who has been flying the Czech flag high with that Hokutomaru. We've seen him left, right, and center. He was top 8 at UFA last week. He was 3rd at the last online qualifiers. Lots of traveling around for him.
Yeah, I've seen Pida play a plethora of games, Guilty Gear, bit Grand Blue here and there, and just to see such a new head do so well in such a old school game where the fundamentals just kind of carry over, right? That's why it's no surprise that we see the old SNK heads do well. They've got that foundation, and Pida's picked it up so well and put their own spin on it. So if you've not seen Pida, which I doubt, but watch how they play Hokutomaru. Just watch.
You'll see that little trademark thinking face, you know, because it takes a lot of brain power to play Hokutomaru. Of course, that is the brand of gaming. Pida always doing well. I feel like whenever I see Pida in a bracket, I always see maybe top 4-ish. Even back when we ran Wanted on Fatal Fury, he was doing great on this. The Hokutomaru has a good amount of mileage.
The plays in the chat. Let me not look at that. I might get swayed. But yeah, Hokutomaru, pretty strong ninja kid. I can't lie. But like I said, I think Pida has it's kind of close to how Score plays it in terms of I'm going to do the unexpected because you're so wary of the strong tool that I do have. So I'm going to do the kind of unsafe, not very punishing route just to keep you guessing.
Yes, sir. And his opponent is going to be Mr. Wolf, representing Savior Games, the Italian fighting games team. Shout out to Aldo and all of the guys. Mr. Wolf, representing Italy, was second place at Only the Best, won the Lead the Pack qualifiers for over at 2VCU. And the best stat I have about this C4, Mr. Wolf lost his first game in the bracket against Sean 2D Dads. He immediately went into losers and he beat Pandrenon 2-0, Lord Venom 2-0, Nemos Max 2-1, Soul Master 2-0, and ISDD 2-0. He had to run through the entire losers bracket. So he's basically just halfway through on his generational losers bracket run today.
Generational. I low-key think there's a hidden agenda with Mr. Wolf. Watching them play that grand finals with Frezza, I think they just want to entertain people. I think that's what the losers run was about. I think they just wanted to entertain and be like, look, I didn't just win the qualifiers. Look at the route. Is that not like fun to look at? If you haven't seen the grand finals with Frezza, no spoilers, but you need to see it. You need to see it. It was so cool to be able to see it live as well for me, personally. It was so good.
Such a good game. Fraser, who is already qualified, he won the Middle East and North Africa qualifier online, and this is where we disagree. C4. I mean, I feel like it's really hard to guess the winner of this one, but Pida sweep, I'm afraid.
Understandable. I can see that, but I believe Mr. Wolf likes to upset. You called it right. The I'm Still the Daddy. I think that would be classed as an upset. I'm Still the Daddy is really, really strong in this game, and to do that from losers means this guy needs to stay in the tournament. I want to repeat. Ooh. Wow.
Oof.
Wow.
Ooh, this one hurt. Ooh, this one hurts. Well, listen. The Pida sweep is real in the fan votes, but Mr. Wolf, I'm not ruling him out, because as you said, right, I just remember these grand finals where at the beginning I genuinely saw, you know what, it's just Fraser, he's going to like dispatch this. GG's, grand finals is done, we can go and eat pizza in Naples. Nope, not happening. Not today. Pida versus Mr. Wolf. The players are ready. It is time for the losers round number 1.
Let's see these games. H versus H. Hokutomaru versus Hotaru. I like the drip. Black and reds. I can get behind that.
Yep. I like that. More games should go for a color, custom color, right?
Yes.
That's all we would like to get. And there we go. Mr. Wolf just running after, not getting much right now. Yep, great challenge to avoid Pida just moving around. There we go.
Yo, the showcase of JDs from both players have been really good so far. That's a scary thing to go into first round. But Mr. Wolf is not deterred from going forward, pressing lots of buttons, getting a lot of damage, and there you go. Oh, he did the forbidden tech. He did the command for in the first round, Damascus.
On the first round, man. Maybe we are sending to new tech right now. Maybe this is where we're going. Let's go. First round for Mr. Wolf, but the JD into Zanaken working well for Pida. Another jump, anti-jump mid. I know you love this game, C4, just because anti-jump mid is a real thing.
It's so real. It's reality. It's reality. I'm so glad it's a thing. It's so fun. Oof. Oh, mix. Yeah, you deserve that. I'm joking, Mr. Wolf. Go. Get him. Oh, no. This is going to be big damage from Peter, I believe. Look at the meter.
Okay. Looking good. High-low behind this. There we go. I don't have a command grab, but I can still throw you.
True. It applies the same way. Blocking is not the response you need to do. One round apiece. This is what I was talking about, Pida just being so brazen with the offense. Guard cancel punish though from Mr. Wolf. Oh my gosh. Usain Bolt to the other side. Counter hit confirm. Yes, please. Nice air to air from Mr. Wolf. We're gonna cash. Yeah. We're gonna splurge some money. Still an SPG though. Be careful. Don't think Pitta won't use it.
A to the corner. Watch out because SPG is there. We go for the high version. Yeah, we feint again. Pressing some buttons. He's trying absolutely everything. The defense is really good on Mr. Wolf's side. He finally gets opened up to fight in the corner. And there we go. I'm tired of blocking, man.
Yep. I snooze on defense. Oh, couldn't kill. That's unfortunate. The Rev helping the cross up. That must have been an input error. Oh my God. You know, I think because it was a run under, it gave him core circle.
Yeah, probably. Because you just want to dash under, right? Like whenever you see a Hokutomaru doing this, that's one of the matchup specific tech that you need to work on if you want to stop Hokutomaru from just teleporting. But in this case, because he probably did dash and not the macro, might have a core circle with this. ASMR fireballs. You ever throw ASMR fireballs?
I didn't until you said it.
See? Now you know, Hokutomaru is just ahead of the meta, man. He's the disciple for multiple reasons. There we go to the corner we go. Now that's gonna be in the corner. The red blow is going to work and now it's gonna be good luck. Maybe no! Unless...
Another red blow and red block on the ambiguous nature of the falling button from Hokutomaru. Trying to meet him in the air. They're in overheat. This isn't too bad. Oh, that's perfect timing. Oh my. You're gonna get the bar. That's... Oh no, only spent one.
Yeah, I thought he would go for hidden gear and just like get out of that overheat because right now he's still got to stay on the offensive. I don't care. You think I care?
I'm telling you, I don't know why. I'm gonna look into it, but DP on hit just feels so different.
Yes.
And we've seen it so many times today.
I mean, go back with the ASMR gaming. Mr. Wolf still looking good. Pida struggling, man. Mr. Wolf is on something today. Listen, generational losers run.
I'm gonna get so toxic with Mr. Wolf winters, by the way, and chat. I'm just gonna let you guys know.
Oof. There we go. Mix. Oh no, C4. C4, he's haraming his gameplay. He's haramifying it.
Yep, and Pitta opted out, just woken up with the buttons. Tap it away. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, that's gonna confirm. Pitta's kind of snasty with it. Have to be careful though. Mr. Wolf has old man execution. Overhead, you were still in range. Oh, talk to me, chat. Talk to me, because no one believed. Not a single soul believed. I saw you, Damascus. I saw what you said in chat with my name, copy pasting me. I see everything.
It was necessary, C4 still. It was definitely necessary.
Get ready.
Let's go. It is time. Pida versus Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf is looking really good with the 2-0 right now. But where are the first two games data?
It might be. It might be. Pida might just be on, you know, the dial-up modem. So it took a little bit of time. Let's see. Oh. Pida's so good with the... Oh no, I think needed to dash forward a little bit more to get that confirmed. I wasn't punished for going for it, which is the important part. Oh, I thought I was going to cross up.
That's really nice, yeah. I like the recognition of the spacing by Pida, because situation, going for the high invincible attack is definitely gutsy, but it works. And again, right, the JDs have been working well. And now we move. ASMR. Fireballs. Fireballs.
I do like me some fireballs.
There we go. Cross up is going to work. No, this time we block those, man. Listen, I've seen those DPs. Little did you know the first two games were data.
It might be a corrupted file. Let's find out. Mr. Wolf, send in the Trojan. It's time. Step it up. You only need one more. Oh, who are you running up on, little kid? Oh, I can't run up on you either. Fair enough. Say less.
bro. When you open the round with the, not even the dash forward, the run forward, you know, that's definitely a man who knows what he's doing. Right now looking for more, but the jumping is correct by Mr. Wolf. He's going to extend. Let's go, level 1. There is SPG in the making right now for Pida. He's first going to try and send Mr. Wolf out of this. There we go.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, didn't get it confirmed. This. So, Pida is cantankerous when it comes to offense. Like, just doing jump and then straight away doing rev blow, catching your opponent, and it kind of gets a bit out of hand. And you, as the person on defense, you're like, are you really doing this? But yes, he is really doing it. What you need to respond with is, I know how to stop it. That's going to be key. Ooh.
It works, man. He's just taking a book of Ruzu's page with the gameplay. Look! Ruzu Gaming. Ruzu mentioned. This time.
Absolutely Ruzu Gaming. Oh my. Mr. Wolf, you need to compose yourself. It's okay. It's okay. He's just a kid. He can't hurt you.
Back to ASMR. We're taking our time. Trying to go forward. No, this rev blow completely whiffs. Listen. Pida's addicted to turning green. You can do that in multiple games right now, but this is not always the right answer.
Ooh. Slick, Damascus. That was slick.
Flight mode?
Look, maybe Hokutomaru's secret trainer is Zamasu. I don't know, but that was some wavy movement from the young kid.
He's definitely looking clean. One of the Hokutomaru's strongest feet, right? His air movement, second to none in this game. Rolls away, and now we are trying to go for more pressure. Nice one. Trying to save himself from the overheat, which is why you see all of these JDs. You know what? Now I overheat myself. I will go on overheat on my own terms. You're not deciding for me.
Honestly, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing to have that. Or maybe not this. Oh no, the guard crush came a little bit too early, I think.
Yeah, I think he expected the guard crush to come with the special, not with the normal. But because it came and he already buffered the special, that was pretty much GG's. And now we got match point for Mr. Wolf for Pida, could bring us back to a 2-2. Listen, the first two games were very strong in Mr. Wolf's favor. But Pida is slowly but surely adapting. You're in the corner now, Little Mix going to amount to nothing, trying to challenge.
Try the air rev blow to throw off the anti-air timing, as we did see the high block earlier. Oh my gosh, that was a case of I've been here before. I've seen this sequence. Oh, but here comes the throw. Now it's making all those rev blow options way more viable. Get to super. No more meter for Pida. Won't even need it. We're getting the 2-2 between these individuals. I told you the win rate did not lie. 71.20% online games for the win rate, and now we got 2-2.
Yep, have to keep it similar. And right now, yeah, Pida bring it back, trying to show that the first two games might have been there to secure the contents, but right now it's time to play. Pida immediately starts with the pressure. Mr. Wolf with a good counter on this. Ooh, there we go.
The dark arts are coming out and just leaving them outside SPG range. Oh, wait.
I love those JDs.
You know what's funny about that? Those JDs took him out of SPG range. Because he recovered the health, yeah.
He got too much health.
And he's like, oh, this is not part of the plan. Let me get hit real quick.
Yeah, the thing is, like, he was pretty high on the rev gauge, right? So you need to JD a bit more. And right now he's keeping the pressure. Watch out for the jump. He's in overheat, but that's always the thing, right? As long as you stay offensive while on overheat, you can still make things work. So right now Pida is not too worried about that overheat, especially since attacking, moving forward, we let it drain a bit faster. But to watch out, there we go, man. Pida has adapted, and Pida is offering himself 2 match points after saving one on the previous game.
Get ready, fight.
The upload is going to be sensational if he can win this, but Mr. Wolf not out yet. We did see it with the Freza match that we was talking about at Only the Best, but right now Pida is looking kind of the best. Maybe chat was right. Imagine stream chat was correct, Damascus. I can't go on no more. No!
Oh my god, he has completely adapted, man. Mr. Wolf is struggling. The good JD there, another JD, which generally happens when you try to switch cards at the last moment for a cross-up. Mr. Wolf is trying to get close to Pida, and you don't see this dash forward right now. He's not as comfortable as he was before, not gonna kill just yet, and the DP completely miffs. Pida goes from 0-2 to 3-2. I see some dust on your floor. The Pida sweep is active.
Okay. Peter might be the janitor. He might be a professional sweeper. That hurt. Everyone was against me and Mr. Wolf. His name is the game. I couldn't vote against him, man.
He literally plays in his own city, you know?
Yeah.
City of the Mr. Wolves. That's what we want to see. But Pida taking the win, the Pida sweep is active. Shout out to Mr. Wolf, of course, had a very, very strong start. But unfortunately, when Pida adapted, we had this thing where Pida adapted, but Mr. Wolf refused to adapt back. Right? He stayed at his default kind of play style, and it unfortunately did not work. Mr. Wolf will move forward in that losers bracket. So that is Kojakira versus Jinty, and Pida will play against Sulian Lamui then.
Yes.
Another Hotaru.
They deserve each other. I think they deserve each other. But either way, it's going to be two different play styles for sure, as we could see. With reviewing these replays, Pida, that's so rude. It's on site for me, I'm not going to lie, if anyone does that to me. This is... We're playing different games at this point. Look!
Have you ever done a first to 10 against Rosus before?
No.
Yeah, do it.
No, I'm good.
It will test your. It will test a lot of things. your calm, your assessment of the situation, your appreciation of the person as well. You know, you play someone and you're like, hold up, I thought I liked this guy.
That is the most important reason why I've not played. And a bigger reason why I don't enter these tournaments is I'm not good enough like these remaining 6 players. Aliyun K-Top sitting in the penthouse up above everyone else in that bracket. And like we were talking about earlier, Jinty versus Kojakira, and then Sulian Lamu versus Pida. Some good games. Sir. And again, a good spread of characters and new and returning players from the previous European qualifier online.
Yeah, we got 2 Hotaru, 1 Hokutomaru, 1 Kain, 1 Ken, and 1 Mai. Decent spreads, you know, it's something that we want to see. Up next, we have more losers bracket action. Ken versus Mai. Happening next with Jinty versus Kojakira. And I can't lie, that's a matchup I've never seen at a competitive level.
Very true. Yeah. If I was to say how I think this is going to go, I would be making it up on the spot. Absolute improvisation buzzwords. I don't know. Don't know what to expect. All I know is it's going to hurt to see one of these 2 players getting knocked out, so we can't see those characters represented anymore. But, I mean, on your way to the top, you have to, you normally have to hurt some friends. So...
Yes, sir. That's what I want to see on this. But before that, guys, we're going to take a very, very quick break. I need to refill my water as well, so that's a perfect timing for me. We're getting a 5-minute break. Get a drink, get a snack, and come back in 5 minutes for Ken versus Mai in the top 8 of Fatal Fury. We're eating good today. See you in 5 for more Fatal Fury right here.
So Ken, fire still burns, I hope.
You bet. Extra hot, just like we said. Whatever. But don't say I didn't warn you. Look, I got my own problems. No disrespect, but you don't got a chance. of the Wolves.
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Shout out to you guys for sticking around, listening to the command of Damascus, getting a drink, getting a snack. If you're from the UK, hope you got your bottle of waters. We're gonna have Ginny up in a minute. Water, get your water. As me and Damascus take you through the rest of this top 8. We've got our 6 players battling out for that qualification spot and some money in this online qualifier for the SWC. How's it going, Damascus? Are you not entertained so far?
Listen, I'm about to be watching Ken versus Mai. That's the first time I see this at high level on this game, so definitely an exciting one to enjoy for today. We have the first round of losers done, so 2 players already got that 7th place in the name of Piccolo and Mr. Wolf. And now moving forward on that losers bracket to run through all the way to the winner. And we have got the UK hero Jinty C4.
We do. On the Kenneth. Is it enough? Hopefully. As I'm not going to hide my bias this time. I really want to see Ken and Jinty do well. It's not going to be easy after seeing the display from his opponent that we'll talk about in a minute. But yes, the Ken Masters. And it wasn't pay to win because it's free. Shout out to SNK making the DLC. easy to access. Just need to have the game.
Yes, so plenty of characters coming, Joe Hikaji being next, and all of them are free, so it's exactly what we want to see. I definitely want to see Jinty potentially cleaning up a bit, because there was a couple of, missed things on his first match earlier against K-Top, a couple missed opportunities, so let's see if the Ken is looking better. Because his opponent, he definitely showed us that he can adapt and that he got a very unique character and playstyle. Kojak Kira playing Mai, representing Belgium. He took Mr. Wolf down a couple minutes ago, and he's going to try to take Jinty down.
Yeah, I think they're going to keep their foot on the pedal, going full throttle. And again, I think the most interesting part of this matchup will be the unfamiliarity aspect that both players might have this time, where you could say maybe that's why they got this far with their, not so often picked characters doing well. But that isn't to say that both players can't play the game fundamentally. And I would say probably more Kojak Kira in the last match, because like you mentioned, there was a couple of mishaps on Jinty's side in their game earlier, but Kojak Kira didn't miss a single beat.
Yes, sir. Had a couple of funny moments as well with that kind punish earlier, but took it over Piccolo. We're gonna look forward to see who takes it between these two. All first to three, and this one, C4, is an important one because winner gets in the money, right? Winner of this gets to that top 4 situation, so winner is guaranteed $500. And looking at our predictions, of course, C4 would go for Jinty, but I've been pretty impressed by Kojak Kira's Mai, and I think the key thing, let me tell you the key thing of my analysis, right?
Okay.
I've seen Jinty miss out on a few things earlier, and I've seen Kojak Kira play a matchup that no one knows, right? So I think if the recipe is still like this, like an unusual matchup plus a couple of missed stuff on Jinty's side, it might be hard for him to get it.
I understand that, but Jinty's from Birmingham. It's always hard. He lives in hard times. Miserable weather, insane prices and stuff. So I believe their struggles will pay off. The chat doesn't believe as much as I do, though.
I listen, select difficulty. He went for sort of harder.
That's bars.
Straight up from the beginning, the chat believes in Kojak Kira as well. Let us know, of course, in the chat if you're on the Belgian or the UK side for this one. Players are about to face each other. Some more Ken. As myself, now I made the switch to Ken in this game. I used to be I'm still part-time a CR7 player, but Ken felt so natural to play that I was just trying him, and I'm like, I would be trolling if I don't play him, because I feel like I know how to play just by playing him.
I was about to say, as like an avid Street Fighter player, going to Ken in this game, was it more a case of, I don't need to learn specific mechanics to be an SNK player. I can refine my Street Fighter techniques to do well in this game, right?
The thing is, like, it's just because I know the fundamentals of this game and I got the basics down of this game. Picking Ken is just using my Street Fighter brain for the fundamentals of this game. That's why I liked it so much, and that's why Ken is so successful as well, right? He's currently the most picked character, online, and I can see why as well. He's been a really good. Shout out to man like Jonesy joining us in the chat for the raid. Players are getting ready. It is Ken versus Mai. Sheesh.
Right, let's see the matchup in another game, because we've seen this in the streets, but now there's fatality at the ready. I love the fireballs from Ken in this game. Like, you can really see the hands in the projectile, so clean.
Yeah, they went for the OG design for the fireballs. I like that. Literally the ST design. The hands. I love this. The way they made Ken, man, he's such a love letter to Street Fighter, as a whole. That's something I really love. Great cross up there by Kojak Kira. Going to extend out of SPG, my friend.
Yeah, not gonna have that red blow. Oh my gosh. Just defend. Oh, huh? I'm surprised he got to block in time.
For real?
I'm surprised he did block. But I'm surprised he was able to.
Movement is looking good, okay. Is he gonna keep it going? It's an expensive string, but it works. And Kojak Kira, as slippery as ever. Really hard to catch, man.
Yeah. I think they demonstrate that in their last performance as well. Just constantly moving. Nice JD, but the pushback from the fireball made it so couldn't really maintain the pressure. Oof, punish on that sweep all day, every day. I don't know the string, bro. I would have got caught by that as well. I thought it was my turn. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, the jump is there. He could not get more on that one, and the DP is going to work. Listen, Coach Akira, man. He's not letting you play. You play his game.
I want to say that's just knowledge abuse, right? It's like, oh, you don't know. You are unfamiliar with my game.
You don't know, but I do.
Yeah. Sounds like a you problem. Oh, got a counter hit, not with punish. Both players throwing out sweeps. Oh my gosh. We are scrapping today. And Coach Akira gets the winning side of that exchange. Getting a pretty fast game one there on the board for themselves. Yep. Yeah.
Fast one, and Jinty has at least got some data now, right? Because again, Mai is not a matchup you see every day. Kojaka is pretty much the only guy who's really representing her in Europe, so unless you're experienced against the man himself, that would be a difficult one for you. Let's see for now. Jinty is just playing with the fundamentals.
Yeah, again, always seems to land the neutral jumps, but can't get much of it this time though. Coach Akira actually running in after the JD from Jinty, getting hit empty low. Oh no, confirm, please, Jinty, please.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
Go for this, and now it works. And it's quite interesting to see that whenever Jinty gets that conversion, he always goes for the side switch. He doesn't go for the Tatsu to go close to the corner. Interesting decision making on the knockdown he prefers.
Dash up light, 2 tap into a super. Throwing that money at Ken, he doesn't need it. He's born with a silver spoon in his mouth. But I know Jinty wants to get more than silver in this tournament.
Yeah. Well, I think he tried to driver cancel it.
That's toxic and true. And true. It's green. It must work, right?
It's green. It's the same buttons. You know, surely it works. It's Ken, man.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to ask him that later. If he actually went for a driver rush.
I swear this looks like a driver rush. This looks like muscle memory betraying you. That's kind of the problem of playing Ken in every game. It's like you're like, okay, which game am I in right now?
So true. So true.
Yeah, wait until he does a B for sure you can, yeah?
And you mentioned like the transition from this Ken from Street Fighter isn't far off. So yeah, I could actually see that. So true to be the case. Oh, wow. How did she get there? Magician stuff on the Oki.
Movement is correct, okay. Still pressing. Jinty is challenging when he should not. The cross up, and he's trying to do a JD into Rev Bro. It's not gonna work in this situation. These cross ups have been very, very successful for Kojaka. No way to kill there, I believe, but you're gonna put him into the corner. What is happening?
Overheat, that's what's happening. It could happen to you. Oh, so close. Had to give up. Didn't want to extend too much. But now Koji's got bar. And that means there's a reversal on deck, I believe. Ooh.
There we go. Coach Akira looking good. Still with that 2-0 here. 3-0 Piccolo earlier. And he's looking to continue his way and put himself right in the money. Jinty, can you bring it back?
Throwing some buttons out. Didn't get caught, but Coach Akira getting caught. Dashing forward once again. But the damage isn't really high enough to deter them from doing it again and again and again. With the throw, it was a normal jump. If that was a hop, Jinty might have been able to get punished there. Ooh. Oh my gosh, peppering, perplexing Kojak with these buttons. And again, DP on hit. Oh.
All right, another one. There we go, Jinty trying to move forward on this. Goes for Hadouken. It's not going to go anywhere. And I haven't really seen him abusing the, you know, with Ken you can basically do a any kind of EX cancel into run overhead. You do the overhead into cancel after this, so you definitely have ways to be annoying on guard. Jinty almost too honest.
Well, try to be dishonest.
Look how honest he is, man. He's literally paying to try and go for a reversal. He's not even doing it for free. Like, he's giving you a bar.
You know what? He's paying it forward because Ken was free for him. That's what it was. It's like, I got this for free? No way. I have to spend something somewhere. Is that safe? Is that plus? Who knows? Ginny doesn't. He's gonna learn today though. He's in SPG. See if that can change anything. Oh, the patience not paying off though. Ooh. Ooh.
Hey. What's happening? There we go. The ref, now yeah, you are forced to JD this until Kojakira goes for the right timing, and once again C4 Kojakira with a dominant 3-0. That Mai is here to go really far in that bracket. That stops the run for Jinty's Ken, and Kojakira puts himself in the money. Top 4 of this tournament.
Yeah, a little bit more pressure on that match, like you were pointing out, that there was money on the line for these two players. Even though it's online, it's still a fairly big chunk, minimum 500 here. Yeah, I think Jinty, one thing when you were like talking about the match, I realized was like, oh, he's kind of playing a bit too honest. And again, it comes back to the Ken. He's a generational Ken player, and it's like, I don't think I saw any rev blocks. And against someone like Mai, that might have helped.
You're right. It's a couple of things I think you can see. Like when you're a multi-game talent, it's hard to get to the perfectly, the little intricacies of every game. A couple attempts there that did not work for Jinty, but we got to see some Ken at least in the top 8. That's the first time I get to enjoy some Ken gameplay in top 8. I want to see more Ken, man.
Yeah, I absolutely do. And like you were saying earlier, it really resonated that the love letter, right? With the fireball, I always like seeing the just defense from Ken because he does the third strike parry pose and stuff. It's super cool. But alas, if I want to see some more of that, I'll have to watch the VODs, as Jinty is going to be out now. But another Street Fighter character, Mai, continues in the bracket.
Hey, listen, Street Fighter wins today. That's about it. Currently, she's under scrutiny on the Street Fighter side for maybe being the best in the game. And Kojakira is showing, but I can do it too on Fate and Fury. I'd like to see Kojakira moving to top 4, and we have one more game to qualify to the money. That's going to be Sulian Lamu versus Pida.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle, a very strong battle. Sulian didn't get much in terms of the spotlight in their first game, losing 3-0 to Alioun, which is understandable. It is Alioun. And Pida plays, I would say, and I remember saying this when I watched them play in the first qualifier, they play totally different. They're coming from two axiomatic places in fighting games, where Pida's more about, I'm going to do this because I feel it's going to work. I'm here to have fun. But Alioun's a little bit more serious, right? And just abuses his kind of techniques in mobility. And I think it's going to be quite hard, I would say, for Pida to lock Alioun down, even though, Hokutomaru's got that pace and speed and teleports to kind of pin most individuals down. I don't think Alioun's going to make that easy for him.
Yeah, we'll see that a bit later. For now, Sulian Lamu is going to be one of our two challengers. We saw him earlier struggling in that mirror match against Alioun, but who would not against Alioun himself? Hotaru, representative since the game came out, since the beta came out, and has Hotaru on the stick as well to show that he's representing the character.
Indeed. Getting to flex in the mirror match was our first match of the stream. If you didn't miss any of these games, don't worry, you can go catch the VODs later on as we do this live with the highlights. Having moments in the game where Sulian looked in control, but there was a big discrepancy in respect, I would say. Alioun in the first game was just not showing it, and then it kind of snowballed out. Pida is a little bit more, I would say, intuitive in their option choice, but this is in loser side, and again, like you was talking about in the previous match of this one, there's money on the line. So that might change your mentality on your decision making.
Yes, sir. That's the one you need to... I think you need to be aware of it, but not let it be the main thing for, this set. Be like, yes, there's money, but let me just win the set. It's the same game I play every day. Pida, who is coming out of a great reverse sweep, right, against Mr. Wolf, was 2-0, and then he brought it back, adapted to the man, and looking to do at least as good as he did on the first online qualifiers, where he was third.
And I think above all of that, he is clearly the people's champion, getting 100% of the votes. Can he do it twice? Will everyone, including Damascus, back Pida over Cillian? That's going to be interesting, because I thought over Mr. Wolf there would be some sort of split, but there was not.
That was not at all, man. It's definitely one, and Mr. Wolf is definitely a player who can do it. He showed it. He just, I think, he kind of lost the plot after Pida started to adapt back, and he was like, I don't really know what to do anymore, and kind of left it go to the panic play, really. Pida taking great advantage with the wealth of experience he has, and he will take it against Cillian Namu. Winner of this joins Coach Akira in losers semi-final.
Oh, yeah, I don't envy the winner of this game. Like, it's cool you got the money, but you have to be going up against someone who was talking about win rates, hasn't lost yet. Haven't lost of today's stream, but yes, I have folded. Peer pressure got to me. I'm sorry, guys.
I folded to the Pida sweep. That's it. Pida swept everything, commentators included.
Yeah, I like to be a hipster, but there's sometimes I just have to go with the wave of people, and I'm not gonna go against the grain this time.
You could see we didn't get to see much of Cillian Namu because he got absolutely stopped by Aliun on the winner side, and we got to see a good Pida on this. That being said, on the fan prediction side, it is much closer with the chat going towards Pida, but Cillian Namu still got a good amount of trust from the viewer.
Yeah, that's basically even. It's pretty close. So I think, obviously the players aren't going to care what we say, so that's good. They shouldn't look at our predictions. We're just trying to make it a little bit more interesting. But Cillian has definitely got the capabilities of taking it over Pida. I do think from the matches we saw earlier with the 3-2, the free games make such a big difference. It gives you so much more wiggle room to adapt to the player, so much more.
Yep, that's exactly why we love first to three, right? You get a bit more time, and especially in a game that is so fast as Fatal Fury. Remember, right? Most of the fighting games, the round timer is 99 seconds. Fatal Fury is 60. The game is literally designed to be shorter. So first to three is such a godsend for this.
I never noticed it until you said it. So now I've been more educated. You are right. It is 60 seconds. Coming from Dragon Ball, that's 300.
Dragon Ball wants you to press buttons for a while,
Yep.
Yep.
She was better for a moment, but didn't actually get to confirm, which is unfortunate.
Okay. Conversion. Yep. Going to the corner. Pida is still looking good. That is one, and now it's going to be pressure in the corner. We wait.
And again, opting for that playstyle, I'm going to put myself in overheat, kind of dictating the pace, not just of the match, but when you are, when you can reclaim the ability to use your special moves more often and frequently.
Oh, okay. There we go. Still movement. Octomo's movement looking good. Now we wait a bit for Cillian Namu to get in there. And a hit, but that's not going to be cancelled into anything.
Finish this combo with a super, blow him away. It looked like a frame kill. I'm buying it. Sold. Ooh, missed the throw. Revblock having a bit too much pushback, and the cross up again from the neutral fall-in teleport. Claiming another victim. At this stage, you just have to be numb to the pain of Hokutomaru doing that.
Alright, there we go. Coming in immediately. More pressure. There we go.
Oof. Oh my gosh, both hands to the face. Stop right there, young man. I want to play the game. Backs away. Oh my.
What do you got? Oh, the conversion is beautiful, C4. Gourmet gaming. Look at that counter. Is that gonna kill? It does. It does. It does. God damn.
I was borderline going to criticize, like, oh, you're giving Hokutomaru so much space after the knockdown. Little did I know, Suleiman is constructed uniquely. Splendid punish. But Pida not phased in the slightest. Pushing Cillian to the corner. Oh, I love when he does the up back EX shurikens. Ooh, high attack. Into confirm. Empty jump throw. Oof. Damn. Did that talk to the Ibuki player in you?
I like this. He's just calling me.
This is where you belong, mate. Vortex with kunais, that's what you want.
That's all we want. There we go into the corner. Sulian Labu looking to take this round. Great JD. And he's getting the counter, so he's getting the conversion. Putting her out of SPG. No!
Oh, can't even air to air this kid. He just teleports. Puff of smoke. Substitute Jitsu. Alright, lockdown after the roll. JD gets caught with the fireball airborne. Couldn't get much else off of it bar distance. Cillian. JD in the shush says, I'm not going to go quietly into the night. I want this W.
ASMR fireballs. Yes. Today we're doing fireballs, Sif.
Okay, some more JDs, bro. Some more JDs. I want to hear the ching ching. There we go. Oh, nearly got confirmed off the counter hit fireball. That would have been sick. No, and yeah, I love the grit and patience from Cillian's gonna get paid off, blocking the overheads, taking it nice and slow. Now all I can do is look at the timer, but it's pretty important because there's only 14 seconds left. Damascus, oh, the high attack. We're gonna spend it, right? We're gonna spend it, right? Hit her. There we go.
Bah! Pida secures the bag. Looking good, Hokutomaru on points. And man, I do feel bad for Sulian Nabiman. He's such an excellent player, but you know, lost 3-0 over Alius, and right now is on a 2-0 situation against Pida. Can you bring it back?
Oh, here we go. Last ditch effort. We see the command grab. Oh, I'm better. Let him know. Oh, good bait. Oh, he told you twice. Cillian told you twice. He's just better. You got bars? Yes, spend it.
But not killing. Not killing just yet. Okay, now we wait. Now we wait. Fireball. The fireball was that. I was like, checkmate. GG's. Shake my hand. Next round.
Yep. Not being able to JD due to being an overheat. Maybe your oversight there on Pida's game plan. But that's only one round. Oh, neutral jump. You have to JD. Oh my Damascus. That. Clip it. Production. Yeah. You know what to do. You know what to do.
That's the way to start the round. Oh my god, watch out though, Pida. Behind the corner. Okay.
Man, Pida was just not impressed. Not impressed.
Doesn't care.
Nah.
Nothing can move the thinking face.
Oh, the neutral jump. So much bar. So much bar doesn't require to use it. Cillian. There we go. We're getting numbers on the board now.
About time. There we go. First match taken for Sulian Labu in this top 8. And we are moving to the next one. Can Sulian Labu bring the reverse sweep Pida has shown earlier? But Sulian's got some sweep in him.
It's okay. Let him be the sweep. You can be the Hoover. More efficient.
And me personally, I'm a modern guy. I have a robot vacuum at home.
Shout out to the Roombas.
I don't vacuum anymore. He does it for me.
Yeah, nah, it's dated. I've got a lab. I've got stuff at lab, bro.
Greatest investment in my life, man. literally, I think it's my greatest ever investment.
Damn, I was gonna break into some old man conversation about how good it is and how much time it saves us. But we.
Hey, listen, if there's one game that is for us old men. Yeah, chat. Listen, chat. Can I have a question, chat? How old are you? Let us talk real. You know, like let us be real, man. If you guys have ever attended an offline event for Fatal Fury, you see only fight sticks and gray hair.
Yes.
Gaming.
Wisdom. I actually want to see it now. Now that Damascus has done the call to arms for ASL, let me know.
See, bro, I'm 36 and I feel young when I'm in the Fatal Fury. I feel good. I'm with my family.
Oh my my gosh. Okay. Speaking of family.
See, look at this, man. 49-33, 26-40-34. There we go, man.
I like those numbers.
Let's go. The working man game. Shout out to all of you guys.
I mean, Peter's putting work in, making that gap between themselves and Cillian almost insurmountable. I think Lazarus knows. Peter's young, right? He's the winner as well of that game, but he's also pretty young, from what I remember.
I think he's, I mean, by Fatal Fury standards, he is, because he's under 30, right?
Yeah, he has to be.
So yeah, that's that's pretty much the one. Cillian Lambe, unfortunately, will take 5th place of this tournament. Pida secures the bag. He is now in top 4, which means we are all in the money right now, and the players are playing for not only more money, but that spot to the SWC finals in October in America. 8 players were at the beginning, 4 players remain C4.
Yeah, it always whittles down this way. One by one, opportunities fall to the side of the road as players move up it, trying to get to that first place. Oh my God, production slowed it down. Touche. Well done, you outdid yourself. Give production a raise. That was elite, yeah, 100%.
Elite. There we go.
That was so smart, because that could have been one of those moments where they JD'd everything and everyone goes, oh, that's cool. But we've seen it a couple of times. But to JD the first one and then use the ref run to go over, maybe I'm easily pleased, but I thought that was so big brain in a high stake situation where there's money on the line to go for that. That was class.
That's what I like. Sometimes you need to be ambitious and gutsy, and it worked that time, but not at the end of the set. There we go, guys. We started with 8 players and we have 4 remaining. Alioun versus K-Top on the winner side, and Koja Kira versus Pida on the loser side. Only one can punch his ticket to Atlanta for DreamHack next month and the World Finals.
Indeed.
And it's not chat, it's not K-Top who's already qualified, it's H-Dope, which is K-Top's twin brother. There's K-Top and H-Dope. Both of them play the game, both of them are excellent at the game, and both of them are trying to be qualified. K-Top is just trying to get a seat with his brother on that flight.
Indeed. Maybe this is my ignorance showing, but I always thought that they would play the same character because they're twins. But H-Dope plays Hokutomaru. Oh, wait, hold on. They played the character that is the first letter of their names. H-Dope plays Hokutomaru, K-Top plays Kain.
I think our brain is collectively getting bigger right now, man. Today the brain is bigger. Yes, there are 2 of them. K-Top is the second twin. He's the one who was at the DNF Duel World Finals, DNF Duel mentions, and he's gonna look to be the other one. I think he is the only Greek player to ever access World Finals as well. So definitely the country's pride. Because I'm not sure if Nivek did World Finals for Mortal Kombat actually. Trying to think. He might have been the first at least. And of course, guys, while we think about this, there is a giveaway going that you can scan right now. Scan that QR code right under and you could get a DreamHack ticket and merch to be part of the event that is going to be on the final days of October this month. And of course, there are still a couple more online qualifiers going. The last ones are next week, guys. There is Central America, South America, Latin America, South, and East Asia. 3 qualifiers that are last week for the final spots to get on online, and then a couple more online this month.
Yeah, back-to-back games next weekend. Today is only EU number 2, but there's still 6 matches to be had. I'm glad you guys are here with us as we just transition into a quick little break. As the master says, get a drink, get a snack. Don't bother about your bottles of water. Jitney's not in anymore, but stay hydrated at least. And we'll catch you guys on the other side. Take it easy.
So Ken, fire still burns, I hope.
You bet. Extra hot, just like we said. Whatever. But don't say I didn't warn you. Look, I got my own problems. No disrespect, but you don't got a chance. Too hot for you? One for the road! Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves.
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Welcome back to top 4 of this SWC 2025 qualifier. It is the last chance online for the EU players to join the SWC finals with $1.5 million on the line next month, and we are going to get a top 4 right now with Aliun and K-Top in the winner side, and on the loser side is going to be Kojak, Kira and Pida.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one to call. Had to look at the old scripts, the history sheets. it's very hard to bet against Peter, especially in this chat. I've seen what happens when you go against them. So I think I know how the prediction's going to go, but I might be pleasantly surprised. But yeah, both of these players have shown great skill today, I feel. So it could go anyway.
Yes, sir. But want to see, we are going to get ready for this winners final on P1 side. We're going to have Alioun himself looking to win after losing grand finals last time against Dai. He's looking to validate his ticket to the World Finals. One of the best, all-around players, man. If you play a 2D fighting game, you pretty much have seen Alioun punching everyone up. That's about it. It's well known, extremely strong, and he had an extremely strong showing in winners semi-final.
I think he's borderline being like a household name in fighting games in general. And one of the elements I feel when playing against really strong players is the anticipation of how good they are. But I will say, I think K-Top doesn't have that element. I think some people look at a name and they lose to the player gamer tag before they even enter the arena. K-Top doesn't care who you are. This is why this match is going to be super sick to watch, I feel. Yeah, and we talked about experience on multiple games. It's the same for K-Top, right? K-Top, right there looking for his place in World Finals to join his brother H-Dope. He was in World Finals for DNF Duel. He's an MK player. He plays a ton of games with a very, very strong amount of success. So definitely looking forward to see how he does against Alioun, where he got fourth at the previous online qualifier, and he was third at UFA. Yeah, and I think something that might get maybe overlooked is the training regimen for K-Top must be at an extreme level, right? Like we keep sort of reiterating is that H-Top qualified, so he's playing against someone who is good enough to qualify. We've got that in literally probably next door to them. They've always got that capability. And someone in the chat, shouts to Nivik. I think Nivik's a great teacher. I remember them teaching me stuff in like Injustice, and I'll never forget it because they'll teach me footsies, and I never forget those lessons. But when you have someone like that and you've got a community that can really show you the foundations of all fighting games, and you have someone like K-Top that has transcended that through DNF and Mortal Kombat, very, very different, starkly, massively gigantic changes in neutral, and to be that good at it, to come in and play kind, show they've got the execution, show they've got the spacing and the dexterity to play such an aggressive character with charge inputs. That says it all, I feel. That's what I want to see, man. Listen, all we want to see is GGs. And remember, one big spot to fly your flag high. Either have two Greek players in World Finals, either have one player flying the French flag out there. And our predictions, as I think as expected, we both expect a lot of things from Alioun right now. We do. Again, even just, you can't ignore the legacy, or depends if he was in his way, the devastation that he's left in any tournament that Alioun enters. Coming second in the last one, he looks in prime position to take this one. But K-Top was a little bit ill the last tournament that was online, held by us here. So I guess now he's a little bit stronger. Oh, and look at the votes. Ooh, closer than last time. Okay. The Greek community is pulling up to support K-Top. Of course, I see you, Nivek Tassos in chat, looking to support and have more of their own in this world final. Alioun K-Top. What we know though is it's gonna be a good match, because I don't think it's gonna be a 3-0. Right, I think it's going to be a close one between these two, disputed one, and it feels so important because when players are like all able to win, in these situations, getting to grand finals winner side is such an important one. I concur. It is so important. It is a case of you have more opportunities to lose and still come out the victor. But we'll talk about the bracket and how it runs a little bit later. First, we've got to look at the drip of Alioun's, Otaru, and the clean white garments from K-Top's kind. Man, he's already dressed up for World Finals. True. So true. Okay, who comes to the gym with a drip like this, man? Still has to look good at the gym. Let's go, Alioun.
really challenging, putting man closer. And there we go. Yep, we counter, and the conversion is clean. He is completely in K-Top's brain right now, completely ready for the answers. In the corner, forcing him. Oh, no JD.
Yeah, committed to the button on the hop. Tap throw. Ooh. Oh no! I think Alioun. Yeah, he floundered his opportunity to take the win. I guess we did see that from Alioun in the prior matches on round 1, just doing wake up DP. K-Top's a different breed, man. You can't give him opportunities to make comebacks because he will take them.
Yes, sir. Right, let's go. DP, and now we do a double dash into the back throws, immediately putting Ban into the corner. You need to find a way in, and the cool thing about Hotaru is even her forward throw is kind of a back throw as well. Really weird how she still reels back a bit. The anti-air is clean. K-Top, you're gonna stay in that corner.
Flash kick. Being privileged to not have to guess what side to do the DP motion, but that's not good to stop Alioun putting the pressure on after getting hit by that reversal. 1 round apiece. Good games on board. I can sense it, Damascus.
Ooh. Oh my god, he actually went for just a throw like this as a whip punish. We got those. Ooh, nope. He wanted to get the last one, right? But he HD'd the second to last.
The start stop again, Alioun. Clinical. Oh my gosh. Omelette do damage. Way more than 50% taken off of the health bar from K-Top.
Alioun trying to go for the defensive techs, but they're not working in this situation. You know, Alioun is a guy who spent more time in the lab than most people spend time playing the game.
I was trying to calculate in my head and I thought, nah, you're probably right. There's no point.
100%.
Yeah.
No matter the game he plays, he spends his life on the lab, man. He's literally like there are players who are active on Fatal Fury who spent less time on the lab than him. Who spent less time on the game, sorry, than him on the lab, and that's the same on every game he touched.
There's a stat in there somewhere. I know there is. There's definitely a big stat where it's like, I've got top 8 in more different games than you have in one single game. Like, he's one of those people. Ooh, just walks away from the flash kick.
And then we wait. The ref blow not gonna amount too much. And again, the counter hit. I'm not sure what K-Top pressed in this situation. Not the best situation to press anyway, but he decided to try something, and now he's gonna have to hold it in the corner. Listen, Alioun has settled in that left corner.
Yeah, K-Top was paying mortgage till they moved out.
Kills?
Yep.
Shh.
Shh. You're throwing fireballs.
ASMR gaming soon. But let's go right now. Alioun still looking very good. K-Top looking to match his pace. Boom. There we go. You like that left corner? You're the one staying there right now. The orb is in. Oh, no respect, and it worked. And I think Alioun has been really good at this, same against Sully and Lamu, right? Because he's so good at controlling the game, he knows that whenever you finally have an opportunity to put him under pressure, you're not baiting that DP. You want to capitalize on that opportunity, and he plays with that.
You referenced it, right? Oh my, yeah, JDDs, these DPs, as well as the fireball, couldn't do both. But yeah, you mentioned it about the opportunity that doesn't come too often when you get the advantage over Alioun. You're not looking for the DP, and Alioun is using that to their advantage massively and snuffing out the opportunities that present themselves sometimes about escaping the corner. These jump C's into confirms are paramount in, I think, how Alioun's winning, because we've seen K-Top do dash forward a couple of times, but he's a big body. He's still going to get hit by the falling buttons from Hotaru. So yeah, Kane, I don't want to try and spread the misinformation, has some flaws when it comes to like escaping the corner. They have a reversal to get people off of them, but to move forward and lose your charge, it's not a great situation.
Yes, sir. Taking a moment for K-Top after a very strong start from Alioun. So let's see, that's gonna be, I mean, I don't think he changed his character. I've only ever seen him with Kain. Would not be, you know, like the best choice unless he's got a hidden character, but not now. Back with that Kain, and Alioun 1 game away from grand finals.
I do wonder if K-Top's got like a secret Hotaru just because of his brother. Like, yeah, I wouldn't bring it in the top 8 when there's money on the line and a qualification for the SWC.
There we go. We dash in, we run. Oof. Great answer. And again, another one tap. Then it's going to be one backdash, two backdash. Look, Alioun, he knows he's got the upper hand, so he's just slowing down right now to see what his opponent is doing.
He's playing the mind game of, it's not about my health bar, it's about the 2 numbers on my side to your 1. He's technically got the overall life lead. But it's still winnable. K-Top with a strong first round needs to hold on to that momentum and keep doing this. And I think being mindful about the reversal options that Alioun's shown. Oh my.
Again. The HG slightly too early, man, to get that answer, but I love to see it once again, right? Lab work being put. Unfortunately, he did not get to highlight it properly.
He didn't. But now it's K-Top's turn to demonstrate their execution that they probably got from the lab. All the whiff, didn't try to challenge, is in overheat, maybe a little bit more mindset on how to overcome this. Whoa. Don't get cracked. Galaxy brain.
Oh, no respect for a second. That completely worked, but you know what? We take those. K-Top successfully adapts and tries to build up on the big reverse sweep.
That was such a galaxy brain DP, because it's like, you're going to get overheated and you're good enough to know that you can't keep blocking. You're going to press a button. And it was a good idea, but the strategy couldn't go to its fruition. K-Top takes that. Oh my gosh, the air rev to beat the reversal allegations. Backdash gets a throw. Oh my gosh, the hop was so deep, and Alioun, dominant round there from Alioun.
Close that winners final. 2 match points for Alioun. Now wait, oh my god, spacing. Did you see? We talked about the movements, and see, most players, either they block, some of them like Jinty, you know, would react with that the high invincible attack. Alioun simply stays out of range and whiff punishes.
Speaking of getting out of range, technically still in the range of the command grab, but K-Top went for a backdash and escaped the unescapable move that we've seen so many times. Oh, big punish. Oh my gosh, DP on hit. I love this game. Ooh. Okay. Oh, just
okay.
Bro. Oh, gets the tech. Oh my gosh, K-Top. This is winnable. This is so winnable, Damascus.
Super winnable, man. We're in overheat right now. He manages to escape and he tried to DP, but you know what? I respect the hell out of K-Top's patience right now, because that DP almost looked like a guarantee, man.
Patience is, yeah, that is exactly what it is. He saw the air, the close C, hit airborne, went, no, this isn't it. This isn't when I get the punish. Let me kind of bait Alioun to press more buttons, and we saw the DP go astray. Damn! Whoa! I didn't even see the JD.
Ouch. Oh, he's bringing it back as U4. K-Top woke up. Listen, he simply passed the pad to his brother, yeah?
Hey, don't put that out there,
the joke
Damascus.
applies, you know? The joke fully applies. He's canon in this.
Maybe that's why they play different characters, so they can dodge those allegations in it.
Oh my god. Listen, K-Top completely switches. And I think maybe, you know, Alioun victim of his own game plan, where he's up to and he decided to maybe slow down and see what K-Top, you know, wanted to do. But by doing this, you're kind of giving him time. But look at this once again, the ref blow completely whiffing. We challenge on Wake Up. Alioun versus K-Top. 1 game right now to go to grand finals. Ooh.
That was gnarly. That was gnarly. Okay. Last game, Alioun is a different breed, but so is K-Top, to be fair. 2 apiece. As you put there, Damascus, oh, stay in this corner, roll forward, hit a button. Oh, actually, maybe held up and just got immediate this time. Oh, the rondos. Jump. Oh my gosh. Frame trap again. The dash under was airborne. Oh, Alioun might take this back.
Are you DPing? Do you dare? Oh my god, save jump OS, man. This loses to JD. It loses to JD, but he hard read. He was like, he's either DPing or blocking this. I am not expecting the DP. Alioun knows, and Alioun will offer himself 2 more match points right now. K-Top managed to save a few. But you know it, man. Lab monsters love to see this.
Yeah, oh, we're going to talk about that later. Don't worry. Oh, we got the confirm this time on the reflect on the fireball. Alioun taking Cake up to the corner. I mean, K-Top's still way in here in this match. He's got the ability. He's got the bar on deck. He's got ambitions.
Oh my God, C4. How is he so... I've never seen someone so consistently out of Kain's range.
He sees it. He sees all the space in air to air. Can't do anything. Oh.
Yeah, he's trying to ref block as well to keep the SPG, but the SPG is out. No way, K-Top bringing it back. One orb, and now you've got to escape. Will you dare DP right now? Oh no, he's in overheat. The conversion is that there is no bar, so I'm not sure he can kill. He cannot just yet. That might be dead. Oh yeah, he knew. Yeah. You know what? Really smart. K-Top just moved back. I was like, it's either the orb, either you'll jump in. So have fun. I'm taking this one. Another matchup saved. Final round, C4.
I want a moment, but there's no time. Oh, gets a counter hit. Doesn't chase on the rev block there from K-Top. Alioun goes back to spacing. Didn't get the confirm this time with the fireball. Tried to jump away, it looked like, or at least jump over. Got hit by the reversal. Oh no.
Oh, the reflect not working. That's gonna hurt, man. That's going to hurt. The DP is completely whiffing as well. Alioun wanted to take the risk on defense. He's right, he did not really go for DPs that much, and he's completely covered. Right now, K-Top building the bar. The next hit could kill for K-Top, and Alioun decides to go for the DP right now. Last chance for Alioun. He was up 2. We're trying to go for the reverse sweep. Can we just break the guard right now? Yeah, he stopped blocking. That was so smart.
Big brain. Take the hit. Literally take the hit. Oh my gosh, Alioun's got so much meter here. Spends 1. Next hit should kill. Will you bait for a flash hit?
Oh my God, he did wake up. The ambition for... He did wake up super. That was the one thing that could offer him, you know, a way to at least force Alioun to think. I remember Alioun has no JD in this situation, right? And I think using this... Wait, hold up. The fireball is not invincible, right?
I don't think it's invincible. I swear it's not invincible.
I don't think it is. I think the point of this fireball was literally if you block it, right? If you block it, I have a string behind that could break your guard. So that's what he wanted to do against Alioun. Alioun, unfortunately, loses at the end, but you could see that K-Top through this match, you could literally rewatch this match and see how K-Top was just one step ahead on every single interaction. That was so incredibly smart, man. Fighting games, bro. Right. This is why we watch fighting games.
Yeah.
Not for the combos and like the stuff, watch fighting games, for the brains fighting each other.
That's the thing, right? And sometimes when you're not at that level or playing the game that in depth, you don't notice things. Like something you pointed out precisely was the OS, right? When Alioun jumped in and did DP. Without the understanding of what option select is, that looks crazy. It looks crazy, right? It's the fact that he went for it on the read when he was kind of losing momentum as he was 2 games up. And he still went for that. And I think in that the last interaction with the fireball, I swear something like a Margrave would have just won. But I could be wrong. Because he was an overheat.
What you mean?
He was an overheat, so he couldn't jump and JD the super. I'm pretty sure he's an overheat. We'll see it in the replay anyway.
Man, that was extremely close. But you know what? Props to K-Top, man. He completely stayed in. He took a moment after being down 2 to reconsider. And this, right? So I think that was anti-jump throw from Alioun. This looked like a throw. And K-Top going for that super, completely nullifying Alioun's stack. And sometimes, C4, sometimes it's about going for the option. Not necessarily the best option, but the option your opponent is not expecting.
Truer words have never been spoken. Yes. I'm not even going to add on to that because that is just facts. There's no small print or addendum. That's exactly where it was. And you did say, I don't think it's going to be a 3-0. It was not a 3-0. It was probably like the closest 3-2 we've had, bar the Pidder and Mr. Wolf one. So yeah, that was GG's to spectate for sure.
Yep, K-Top sitting on Grand Finals winner's side right now. The best situation you could be in, guaranteed more money, and only needs to win 1 first to 3 to qualify to World Finals and join his brother in Atlanta for the World Finals next month. And on the loser side, there's Kojak Kira Suspida. The winner of this will play against Alioun, and then The winner of this will get to grand finals. Up next, guys, is going to be Koja Kira, and his Mai, the Mai representative, has been wreaking havoc in this losers bracket against Pida. Will the Pida sweep prevail, or will Mai be as strong as her Street Fighter 6 equivalent? We'll see that in a few minutes, guys. We're going to take a quick break, so get a drink, get a snack, and we'll be back with the losers semi-finals in a few minutes right on this channel. See you in a few.
So Ken, fire still burns, I hope.
You bet. Extra hot, just like we said. Whatever. But don't say I didn't warn you. Look, I got my own problems. No disrespect, but you don't got a chance. Too hot for you? One for the road! Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves.
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Thank you guys for holding on, sticking with us here on the SNK stream and watching these top 8 matches. We are coming close to the end. Me, I'm C4IQ, joined by the man Damascus, taking you through these intense games, especially after that last one.
Bro, the winners final was insane, right? That Alioun versus K-Top. Like, no disrespect to the other players. Now I really want Alioun to get to grand finals so we can get more matches between these two. It's gonna be, a tough client to take down, of course, on both sides. But K-Top divided his ticket to grand finals guaranteed top 2. Right now, we're gonna move on to the losers bracket with the losers semi-final. That is going to be, first, our representative from Belgium, the only Belgian player in this top 8, the only my player, in this top 8, and this Mai has been putting in work today, C4.
Indeed. It's been quite interesting seeing people interact with the Mai, because it does seem like no one's really fought one at this level before. And that's a testament to Coach Akira, right? We did mention that we got the pleasure of seeing them offline at the tournaments in the recent performances, Hessen Crash and Brussels Challenge. And yeah, it's cool to see that they're just getting closer and closer to that #1 spot. This might be one of the most important ones as well, because there's not many opportunities left for players from Europe to qualify the SWC.
Or, Evo France, obviously, is going to be the big one, or travel far. There's one in Las Vegas, there's one in China, and the LCQ that's going to be in America. But definitely, objectively better to do it through the online bracket, because you don't have to go through the absolute sea of top Asian players who are going to be there for their tickets as well. Coach Akira, anyway, looking to do well with his Mai, and I've been enjoying, watching the Mai, because it's a character I really see so little of, that I love seeing someone who's really putting the character into play in a good way,
I think there's something holistic about seeing Mai doing well in Mai's game and not just in Street Fighter. It feels more comforting knowing that Mai's running the mark in Fatal Fury or KOF that he was playing. So I'm interested to see how well they do. And speaking of like the different regions that are getting represented, another region here is going to be represented from Pida, coming from Czech, right?
Yep, Czech Republic. This is what we love, man. Listen, 4 players, 4 different countries, and Pida has been sweeping through that losers bracket with the Hokutomaru. He was 3rd at the last one, and I believe he lost to Alioun in that losers final, so he's looking for his run back in losers final as well. First, he would have to take down Coach Akira.
Yeah, bringing the Hokutomaru. We've been watching him. Well, I mean, the stream definitely has, because there's copy pastas, chants, a lot of voting going towards Pida, bringing an orthodox playstyle with the Hokutomaru. And the funny thing is, who won the last EU qualifier? Dai on the Hokutomaru. So let's see if we can stop the ninjas winning all the EU tournaments.
Yep. We take those. There we go. We'll see how this one works, of course. This Hokutomaru, the first match was a really good one, because Mr. Wolf went up 2-0, and then Pida went all the way back to a 3-2, showing the resilience he has with the Hokutomaru, and definitely a player you can expect to do well. A player of, I believe, his first background is Guilty Gear, right?
Yes.
Like, I know he plays multiple games, but I think the country of origin, right, the native lands is Guilty Gear.
A land with IBs instead of JDs, which is the same concept, just having that defense on flick. And in that last match, a Y stream once told me never give up, and Pida looks like one of those players. So unfortunately, I think Kojak's just been playing phenomenal. Not to take anything away from Pida, I think they've got the edge because it's Mai as well, a very awkward character in terms of like knowledge, and I think her buttons seem a lot more active, so they might be better at stopping the approaches from Hokutomaru.
Yeah, I want to see that as well, man. Hokutomaru is also the other character that Coach Akira plays. The Mai has been really good. There is a lot of matchup unfamiliarity. That's why, I think Coach Akira is a hard client to take on. So we'll see on this one. And, if you're cleaning stuff, eventually, once you've swept everything, there's nothing more to sweep. So let's see if the Pida sweep will stop or not, because the fans also are all behind Coach Akira. La Belgique, on est chez nous. Looking for Belgium to move forwards. Coach Akira has the hopes of his country.
Don't know what happened in the break to sway the audience this much. Don't forget, Peter got a 100% vote in one of the previous matches. So,
Yep.
yeah. And obviously, that's just predictions. No one really knows. Only up to these two players as we get into this match. Who is going to leave us from this top 8 down to just 3 players? Is it going to be Kojak or Pida? We're about to find out.
All right. Losers semi-final 80s time right now. The Mai taking on the Hokutomaru. It's time to take your adoptive son.
Show them the ropes. They've got a firm grasp on the ropes at the moment. Such a strong character, but yeah, might have to take it back.
All right, one throw. It's time for the throw loops again. You know, like he likes to apply some good old sprinkle of Street Fighter and movement. Again, that's why it's so hard to anti-air. Hokutomaru gaming, my friends. Red blows into red blows.
And honestly, even from this first round, it really looks like Kojak has been watching his opponents. The weight on a lot of the weight on the frame traps that Peter likes to go for with like the delayed rev blows was paying off until they're in this situation.
Oh no! Kojakira needs to just find a way to get something to work, and the cooldown is done. Now he's got all the EX necessary to just go and make it work, and there we go. The dive is going to work in Kojakira's favor. It took a while. He got the jump scare, but he took the round in the end.
The neutral was skipped in a fascinating way, taken to the skies somewhere where we see Hokutomaru dominating. Ooh, even with the just defend on hit. Damn, Peter is actually a good game player.
Yes, sir. All right. Again, that's tech, right? Remember, Kojakira is a Street Fighter player. Kind of guy who will be proactive on the throws, and we've seen him before taking a lot. And I wonder if Pida has watched this, because it's a weakness that hasn't really been exploited in his game so far. Maybe it's time to shimmy a bit more.
Yeah, that's not a Gilgir thing. You backdash when you're under pressure, but yeah, shimmying is not very common. Ooh, big jump in. Went for a tap. It did confirm, even though the jump was really high. Goes for a throw afterwards. Oh, throw it out of the rev blow. He just did it another time. He done it once again, Damascus.
Hey, we gave you the tool for you to use it, man. You would be stupid not to. That's that's how it goes. Pida immediately bring it back. Now we go for the third round. A nice one. I love this. So one of the cool things with Mai, right? If you're in the air, you do that JD to dive kick. If you get a dive kick as a wild punish, you get the huge, blowback, and you can get a full conversion on this, and that's what Kojakira is looking for.
Yeah, keep fishing. Could pay dividends a little bit later on. Ooh, couldn't JD those shurikens in the air though. Burn some bar. Same side. He's gonna do it. Pida will do it.
Nice one. Defensive challenge is correct, but Kojakira has not been great at challenging Pida's movement, right? The teleport are not punished. He's not really dashing under. He's trying to take once again, and look at this. We are getting the clean conversion. Awareness by Pida.
Yeah, that was, I think, the third time that he met Kojak in the air with a button and then got to confirm with the EX teleport. And it seems like there's a kind of inherent reaction to like blocking the and jumping.
There we go. The jump over this time. Kojakira looking to be on the offensive side and bring it back. Watch out, because your opponent's in SPG now, so the rev blows are out there. That's why you go for the throw to beat a potential rev blow. Another throw there. Oh. The urge to turn green. Still too strong, man.
Man, Pida's doing their best Hulk impression.
Hey, listen, latest movie, Hulk was red, bro. I don't know about that green stuff.
Yeah, that's true. We don't speak about that Hulk. That's to General Thunderbolt Ross.
Hey, yes, sir. Pida on point, and he's showing the resilience of that Hokutomaru. And I think we are looking at the case right now of Pida simply slowly but surely adapting to his opponent. Kojak Kira looking for the way in, but he can't really find a correct read. And he hasn't been that good on the defensive side, right? I think he's good on the offensive side, but we haven't really seen him go for any kinds of counter play there.
I agree. Pida definitely sees a pattern, not on the defense though, because we tend to see Pida being really good with just defense, but you don't have to defend when you got red blow. Just he's still young. We forgot. We got the age of the people in chat, but not from the players. He's still young.
In Fatal Free Standard, it's like under 40.
Yeah. That's youth. That is definitely youth.
Youth. Strength of the youth. So let's go.
Oh.
Going for the hidden gear like that, you know, because he's an overheat. He's gonna get out of overheat. He's got his opponent close to overheat as well. How much did he do? He does kill! Oh my god, I did not expect this to kill, bro.
You know what it is? He manifests his destiny when, oh, this game surely has risk like all the other games I play, right? This is this is gonna kill. That was what, 2 hits into hidden gear? And that was just under 50%. I think it was about 40, so bad.
That is not what I expected, but I can't lie. Taking a moment on the Kojak Kira side, are we gonna swap to Hokutomaru or not? Nope, we keep the my last chance for the Belgian representative right now. Man like Pida is looking too good to go and reproduce the same losers final as the first qualifier, Pida versus Aliun.
He doesn't like change. He wants to repeat. Well, maybe not repeat in the end result. Probably wants to win it. But first, he needs to get around Kojak Kira, one of the players that wasn't here in the last qualifier. Pida's trying to keep the same status quo intact. Rocks. Both players dashing, going for the low. Wasn't in range. Oh my! High level games.
Yeah, that's what differentiates the two players right now, right? Kojak Kira isn't really showing the advanced defensive options. Pida is constantly, you know, like showing that he's got tech against his opponent. He was running away, man. Hey, he's got the bar. There we go. Don't even need the bar. Pida offers himself 2 match points. Looking a bit too solid. It might be the end for the My Dream.
I know many people were dreaming about her, but not like this. Not like this. Can you keep? That sent me. I wasn't expecting that. I got got.
Unexpected buttons. Always good to. Yeah. Always good to have. Breath Blow is going to work this time, and the challenge is going to work. Trying to get it again. Finally, the challenges. They're working. Can you get out? Oh no.
That was a weird drop. Maybe cancelled a little bit too early. Oh no, back to the wall as well. Look at the corpse being pushed with the run from Hokutomaru. Dash low. Don't jump. Okay. Koji has jumped a lot after blocking. Yeah, he's not jumping anymore. But now he has to tend with the buzz on the ground, and that is gonna be it. Pida was prepared. Pushing himself further in this bracket, taking it 3-0 over Kojak Kira.
Just showing once again that you cannot doubt Pida, right? He's been running through that losers bracket today, and he's looking to get his run back against Aliun. Next, Kojak Kira, though, on his side, he will get 4th. We'll bag a nice $500, you know, like a pretty good, one for him. But let's see how the next matches goes. GG's to Kojak Kira, of course, but Pida was definitely too strong.
Yep. That was the first time I think Kojak looked a bit bewildered. Like they just couldn't get a look in. Like I said, there was sort of a pattern that Pida picked up on really quickly, and that's kind of the escape options. And we didn't see much in terms of dive kicks. We saw the JD interaction in the air straight into it, but to avoid the ground game, we didn't really see the dive kick come out too often. And yeah, I think Pida just went like, yeah, everyone deals with my corner pressure the same, and I'm just going to keep doing it until you show me something different.
Yes, sir. Great player, Goddess Pompida, and that's what he needs, right, to build the confidence for the next game. I still cannot believe this did so much damage, right? It actually kills.
That's a grip. Malk Bay.
Sheesh.
I want to see how much that would have taken. I don't know if it was close or there was a little bit more there. Oh yeah, it was nearly about 50%.
That was insane.
Yeah.
But Pida, as optimal as ever, he's shown he can adapt. He can be the one running the offense. He can be the one running the defense. Let's go. We'll see how this one goes for him. But that is bracket is, guys. K-Top waiting in grand finals winner side, and we've got the losers final up next. Big Alioun versus Pida. Exciting match coming up for the players. And remember, there is one ticket for the World Finals next month in America. $1.5 million on the line at the World Finals. So definitely a long one to have, as we are for the players to get ready. That for you guys. Alioun and Pida actually met twice on the first qualifier. In winners, Alioun won 3-2. Losers, Alioun won 3-1. So right now he's got a pretty good winning record, you know, against Pida. But he might for Pida to get his run back now and to qualify himself into that grand finals.
You have to understand history to change the outcome of the future. Pida, I'm sure, went back, checked the VOD, saw what they did differently, and has been preparing themselves for this run back. I think they wanted it. Well, maybe they didn't want it, but it was inevitable. It was inevitable if you want to win a tournament, especially Fatal Fury, that you have to run into Alioun. You just have to. So I'll be very surprised if Pida doesn't come with a new strategy, trying to change up the score. But like you said, 3-2, then 3-1. So that kind of shows that Alioun had a little bit more of an adaptation in their interactions over time. So yeah, this time, Alioun's kind of on a roll, but I say that, but he did just lose.
The thing is as well, right? I think as a player, Alioun is absolutely excellent, but I think he's also quite an emotional player. You know, like he's the kind of guy that will really like play depending on how he feels at the moment. And losing such a close game after going for 2-0, you know, against K-Top might have been one to put him down for a while. So the real question, I think the most important will be the beginning of the match, which is how confident does he feel going into that match? Because sometimes when you lose a match that you feel like you shouldn't have lost, it can kind of break your confidence, and Alioun has definitely been victim of that in previous tournaments.
Yes. Not to bring up bad times, but I'd always remember the losing to Easy Man and the emote that was produced from it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yes. But sometimes, you know, the greatest players just have a day where they just cannot comprehend their opponent, and I don't say that as in like the opponent's random. They're just unorthodox, and that's a skill in itself, to be unreadable. And K-Top can just do that on a whim with pure aggression. And I think Pida can do that in neutral, but they need to garner a lot of respect from their opponent in the first hand.
Yep. And I think the difficult thing as well to think sometimes, because it's a bit more pressure. Pida has not beaten Alioun in tournament before, you know, like on this, so it's kind of a stat that should be comfortable, but it's also more pressure because you're like, damn, but today is really the day I cannot lose against him, man.
Yeah, like we was kind of running down the few opportunities around the world, let alone in Europe, to qualify for the SWC. They're getting thinner and slimmer, so this is a big deal for both players, as well as the cash prize for an online tournament being pretty big, I would say. So yeah, I would also have the faith that Pida has now. I'm thinking about, what do I do? What do I do to take out Alioun at this moment in time?
Well, we'll see that. We'll have the answer, Pida, of a very, very dominant game against Koja Kira. We'll see. He's got the full confidence. And the cool thing for him, right, he's going on the long losers bracket run, so a bit more to get confident. Even though I know the losers bracket run is quote-unquote harder, but the good thing in this situation is you come in high spirits and your opponent comes after a defeat. So in terms of purely the mental game, you're already on top of that one.
I never actually thought about it from that aspect, because, you know, I'm always in winners when I enter tournaments. But yes, that is a true...
When do you enter? What's the last tournament you entered?
Marvel Infinite.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Oh. Then I'm undefeated. I played Gooey Gear when Pida wasn't playing, so yes, let's go.
Oh my god. All right, we are getting ready, of course, on the predictions. You and I have... we're Alioun enjoyers, you know?
Yes.
That's about it. That's simply put.
Yes. in game, in training mode on Twitter, I always enjoy a little bit of Alion's content. So yeah, I can't scream out. But that's not to say that maybe Pidda can. I don't want to say rob, but it's really hard to say any other word when it's the way that Pidda plays with the delayed red blows. I don't know what other word. I need to go into my thesaurus and find a way to explain how Pidda plays.
Yep, and Alion got the fan support with the 57% vote, but Pidda definitely could very well do it. France versus Czech Republic for the losers final. Winner will join K-Top, sitting in grand finals. K-Top there, being like, damn, I really want to take the same plane as my brother, you know, to the world finals. That would be an amazing, you know, one to see. But before that, we are going to go through this losers final. Alion versus Pidda. First to 3, and remember the money on the line as well, right? There is, I believe it's 1.5k for second and 1k for thirds. That's the one. Of course, I see people asking in the chat as well for the giveaway. We have a giveaway active right now. If you just go on the QR code, you can just scan it and join the giveaway. There is merch. There is a DreamHack ticket there for the win. So make sure you enter this. You know, SNK is doing lots of cool stuff. Shout out to SNK for always offering more to the community. And of course, if you guys are wanting to maybe enter, depending on your region, you still have 3 online qualifiers next week. It's Central America, Latin America, South and East Asia. The last online qualifiers are there. You can scan this QR code, which is the one's going to take you towards the registration page. 4.1 million prize pool, man, at the World Finals. This is the biggest prize pool we've had in fighting games, so definitely one that you should be on top of if you think you have a fighting chance.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And I would say, even if you don't think you can win it, enter for the experience. It's super sick. Getting to play all the sweats, to know what the level's like, is truly an experience that can kind of push you further to want to get good. Because when you see some top level games of Fatal Fury, it's actually like astonishing sometimes to be thinking that players are doing this in such small increments of like thinking time. And I'm speaking about it. We're going to see it right now as we get Alion on the left-hand side of Hotaru versus Pidda on Hokotomaru.
All right, first to 3 losers final, the same losers final as the first one. I see Nifi pulling up in chat, of course, to support the Guilty Gear family. We'll see how this goes. Technically, Alion is also a Guilty Gear player, except she just played Hellfelt in single player mode.
Yeah,
so,
FPS. Yeah. Played an SPF character in my fighting game.
He played campaign mode.
Yeah.
He didn't like a multiplayer.
Yeah, he should be a speedrunner. I don't know why he's here interacting with people.
Yes, all right. Pidda looking good right now. Looking to go for the advanced setups. Alion is happy to block right now. Backdash getting caught, and we try to get in, but Pidda stands his ground, throws the shuriken, and we wait.
Yeah, gives a... Well, I mean, still trying to interact with the fireball walls every now and again. He's kind of coming out on top just because of the angles they can get in the shuriken. Oh my goodness, that was a counter hit. How much can we get? Then the... Oh, there we go.
He stole the corner as well. I think it's because I didn't press the button that moved him slightly out of that corner. Pidda takes round number 1, and that's what we're talking about, C4. Alion needs to brush off the salt of the defeat in winners final and dive fully into that game, because Pidda is looking to run it. Why is that +1 whiff?
Because he's a kid and he has no understanding of, you know, repercussions. That's why. Yeah. He hasn't got any bills to pay. Like, he just doesn't care.
Alright, 75 frame kills, and they work. But right now, Alion getting the damage in. Watch out for the SPG, because you don't have the Rev Blow. He's trying to get as much damage as he can, but you're still gonna be in SPG, so Rev Blow is a potential menace. And once again, Wake Up Super is gonna be the bane of Alion's existence. Pidda takes game number 1.
Yeah, not sure what... I'm not sure. Maybe he went for command grab. I saw like a spark animation on Hotaru just before the super came out. But whatever it wasn't the greatest idea because it didn't work. So Pidda going 1 game up. And a pretty good start. JD into elbow, taking a bit of damage off Alion, but more importantly, stopping the momentum. That ambiguous falling button once again hitting someone in the back of the neck.
There we go.
Ooh.
There we go. It works, and you get the counter hit as well. So good conversion by Alioun right now. He's got to be ready for a potential ref blow, and I know that's why he did tap into nothing. Was just waiting to see the whiff is completely punished. Get out of that SPG. I'm tired of your ref blow, brother.
What's the motive? Ooh. Jump in button. Keep it nice and basic before we go to the next layer. Still down in the set, but one round up in this game. EX fireball to the face. High dodge once again coming out from Pida. Has been really successful with those.
And we block those, but not gonna work. And you could see, you know, Alioun's experience, right? Trying to go ambiguous left-right. I got a guard button, bro. Rev guard. GG's.
He will use all the tools given to him.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Oh my!
He's trying to catch him sleeping right now. Alioun not pressing a button. Ooh! Did you see that sprint? Under was like, yep, yeah, please land. Thank you very much. Alioun going in. Maybe time to go for a safe jump there. Little JD, more pressure, and he's definitely scared, right? He did tap into nothing. Oh, we got those. Oh, we got those. There we go. You know what? I respect the hell out of that C4 because he missed a couple of the punish on Kain. Doing this now just puts you back in confidence. Like, okay, I got those. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a. Don't forget. I know sometimes online hinders my ability, but I can still go for it. But yeah, I wanted to join you in the wolf howl for that run under because I've never seen someone do a run under a jump at like half screen. I've just never seen it.
He simply knew. He went for his jog of the day, and it simply worked. There we go. The short hop works, and the empty jump into the throw. Alioun is slowly but surely being the one asserting dominance. Oh my god! That is maladapting, right? So he saw the JD, so he knows that there's gonna be a Zaneken or something, so decides to cancel this into a DP that he will break, man. So smart.
Yeah, I'm here to see it. I'm also here to see Pida forcefully get in on Alioun. Yep, and that sequence for the last 10 seconds was Pida going, you can knock me down, but I'm gonna wake up and hold up forward. I'm still coming at you. I want to get this health bars of yours down and depleted. Are you going to stop me? How many times are you going to try to addy at me?
All right. Alioun being the one to open and decides to go to level 1. So that's going to put his opponent in SPG. But you know what? I don't care. Look at this big damage. We're going to use everything we can. This time I keep the bar because I don't really need it. Oh, watch out.
Whoa. Well, I don't know how Alioun was getting on that side. Couldn't get the cross under that time. Or the run under, sorry. Same side. There's the red block. Using the mechanics. Misses on the whiff. Dive kick, but has a DP on the other side. Oh my gosh. Get some help.
And this time, see, there is 3 JD into nothing, right? He was like, will he do it now?
The mind game. Wasn't counting. Didn't get the spin.
Yep, now no more ref gauge available, so you have to block the cross-up or not, right? Ooh, DP break, and somehow that is going to work in Alioun's favor. Using all the options you can, Alioun takes the round.
Yeah, that was Chad behavior. DP breaking to just tap lights.
I love this. Let's see, tap. Ooh. What are we going for right now? Bit more of the fireball game. A. Great conversion. Putting you into the corner. Frame kill. Yep, we go for the rev guard to push him away as well. And straight to the JD after that. But don't watch out because you're losing the fireball game right now. Alioun trying to keep him into the corner. Playing that shimmy game.
Doesn't want to interact with the left, right. Goes for DP, gets it on the right side. Oh, triple fireball. Okay, that's why the Otaru fireball didn't connect. Ooh, couldn't interact with the jumping quick enough. Oh, that's it? Brown bread? That's brown bread. Yeah.
Oof. Pida reclaims the lead. 2-1. This game is as close as ever between these two competitors, both looking for their chance in grand finals against K-Top.
Get ready.
Alioun 1 game down. Can he at least give us a 2-2? He's being way more aggressive now. Throw into throw. Baited. Gonna take him out SPG, saying that is not an option for you any longer for this round, at least. Bowl, the midst, let's go. Perfect?
Got that.
Talk to him. Yes.
Speedrun. Speed run, my friends. Let's go. Alioun making it work and looking to send us to a game number 5 real quick. But of course, Pida is not going to be the one to leave without a fight.
Nope. Ooh, neutral jump from Alioun. Pida needs to get back in control of this game quickly. There's a red blow to get a bit more space. Let's try and nullify the option of a throw because you'll have to run up a little bit more. The last second, but oh, he stays inside. Oh, we got animated. Oh my gosh, that was mixed.
Okay, trying to meet him in the air. Respect the attempt from Alioun. Watch out right now. Pida getting closer, both of them in SPG, so they're both looking at waiting a bit. Little just defense. Rev gauge is pretty high on both sides. Alioun decides to use some more. Ooh, wake up, short hop, because why not?
North is the answer. North is the answer. Being thrown so many times the last round. Speaking of rounds, this could be the last one if Pida ends it here and now. The imminent end might be upon us. Gets over the fireball. On air to Ermi gets so high, Damascus.
If we block those for now, and again, right, this EX Shuriken has been getting a ton of mileage on this one. Alioun trying to run under, just going for the fireball. Smart choice to try and keep Pida grounded. Little dive kick on this, and you're getting the counter hit conversion, right? Immediately goes for the level 2, looking to put him out of SPG, and he does no more ref blow. Alioun looking, got to watch out because it's JD. Oh no, he still got to... Bro, the JD gave him SPG back and he went to ref blow.
Oh my gosh.
He did not have SPG before the JD, man.
That might have been the most Galaxy Brain player I've ever seen, actually. Oh, tap, tap. Okay,
Tap,
okay,
tap.
we get more games, which I'm good about. But yes.
Knock at the door, bro. The door is always closed. Open it.
Let me in. I'm a Taru. Let me in. Mids.
Oh my god. Brother, I am absolutely loving watching two lab monsters at play, right? Both of these players, they've got the defensive tech down to a T, and we keep seeing very, very advanced answers to everything. What was that DP, bro? I was gassing up your defense, man. Chill.
As an Alioun defense lawyer, I'm going to say that was fireball. Don't check
Defense
the replay,
rest its case. Let's go.
Oh my god, Pida is going to town. The air-to-air confirmed once again, and then the hop. Wild punish. Overheat, I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, wait. Ain't no way.
Unless C4. Big unless, because he does not have any reversal on this, but he still goes for the Sandaken, and Alioun gonna fall down to this. Pida offers himself 2 more match point. Alioun, this is your final chance. No more room for error right now.
Couldn't jump over the fireball that time. Oh, the hops, the jumps, the neutrality of Alioun. Just trying to let Pida hang themselves with the offense. Now gets to the corner. What's the motive?
Okay, counter hit because he pressed the button after this. Oh, go back to the corner, and this is looking a bit better for Alioun right now. He's looking for the one final opening, and that is going to be not this one, unfortunately. This one could be no conversion. Alioun, what are you doing? Finish your plate, brother.
Not again. Oh no, not again. Yeah, run away. Yes.
Yeah,
don't interact.
Yes.
Oh, don't try to kick him back.
I must go. Listen, he's not overhit yet. Just, yes, there we go. Just look for the movement. Look for him to overextend, guys. Final game, final round between Alioun and Pida. These matches keep delivering, and K-Top is definitely watching to see who will be his opponent, opening with the JD right now. Bit more resources on Pida's side.
You can't rewrite history, but you can change the future. Can Pida get a win over Alioun in Fatal Fury bracket? He's so close right now. What a DP. Oh, he's still trying to go for the... Look at the delayed mids, Damascus. Alioun is fishing. He is fishing. Oh, wait. You got...
Level 1 shot there.
Take my SPG? Oh,
yes,
go.
SPG taken. But watch out right now, because next hit could kill. Oh my god, he's in overhit. This is long for man. But you know what? He put him back into the corner. And this is amazing for Pida, because he might stay on the offense to get away from his overhit. Beats him in the air. And now that's a bit more. Both of them are on the overheat right now. You can't block too much. The challenge is not going to be converted. Alioun looking for the final challenge. We're playing the fireball game. Both of them waiting. Pida almost out of overheat. Alioun does not have much to capitalize on right now, even though he's still technically on SPG. He would need to wait until he's out of that overheat. What is happening? The dash in into nothing. The patience C4.
He's won so many of the fireball exchanges. Peter, there's a slow fireball. Doesn't get confirmed. Both players out of overheat. Oh, but he's backing it. Peter.
Don't tell me, boss. No way. Oh my god, C4 is not dead. Oh no! This works! The last stand. And you know what? I must say, C4, this super, I think, completely messed Alioun's brain. Because when he got hit by the super, he was like, okay, I don't know what this guy is doing. Because the opening after was such an obvious one. He was simply sent to the trenches, man. Oh my god.
My brain. I'm frazzled. Bro. I don't know. What? He just became unreadable. He was Braille without the bumps. Like, Peter just went... I don't even think he was that close, right? It was like there was a distance. It wasn't like, oh, you're reversal, you're on me. I think Alioun already stopped running and he just did the super. And my head was like, he hits? Do I even attempt to JD this? I don't know. Like, and yeah, like you said, I think from that interaction, Alioun was just like, I'm lost. Was it that Yasha says? I wonder, but you're lost. He wandered into the super. I just don't understand.
That delayed super was just evil, man. But that's the thing, right? Both of the players were coming in. Alioun had a couple of opportunities, man, but I think it's also a case of still not shaking the salt from that loss, you know, in winners final before. So a couple of uncharacteristic drops and errors from Alioun happening there, and that gives Peter the one. You know what? You might have beaten me over the last 2 times we met in tournament, but I just beat you in the most important one, the final chance online. So definitely a very, very strong one for Peter. But what a match, man! This winners final plus this, we're eating C4.
Look at this. I don't want to eat that super. That was... I threw up.
And this double jump, like genuinely, right? After getting hit by such an unexpected super, you tend to reevaluate yourself, you know, like in your brain, right? And you don't have time for this because he's already coming. Oh, he's jumping. Crap, and I lost.
Now you said that, I've had 1 or 2 interactions like in tournament where I'm in the middle of a round. I get hit with something crazy like that, and I go, maybe fighting games ain't just for me, bro. Maybe this is not the hobby I once thought it was. Because I'm like, what do you do? And I think some players can brush it off really quickly, or they're so mentally strong it doesn't phase them. But in that kind of situation where so much is at stake, I would have crumbled. Absolutely. Boy.
Oh my god, an incredible performance for Peter. That sweep refuses to stop. That's going to be exciting grand finals that we have, guys. K-Top on the west side, and Pida would need to win first 2 threes to win grand finals, and maybe grand finals reset remain. For the last time today, we're gonna take a quick... I need to refill on my water as well, so a perfect for me. Get your water, get your hydration, because we've been eating good. We're gonna eat with a great finals happening in about 5 minutes. You're in fight, Alfury.
So Ken, fire still burns, I hope.
You bet. Extra hot, just like we said. Whatever. But don't say I didn't warn you. Look, I got my own problems. No disrespect, but you don't got a chance. Too hot for you? One for the road! Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves.
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
C4, it's been an incredible top 8, and especially that top 3 has been one for the ages. The winners final, Alyun K-Top, was insane. The losers final, Alyun Pida, was insane. And we are now to grand finals of the SWC 2025 qualifier. The online round, the final chance online to reach the world finals that will happen end of October next month in Atlanta, in America. And K-Top is looking to join his brother H-Dope, who is already qualified. Two brothers in a world finals would be a beautiful one for the narrative, and K-Top is looking insane.
I 100% agree. For the narrative, it would be sensational to see such a spectacle. Can he do it? He's got the best chance I think he has done throughout the qualifiers, whether that be online or offline. He is sitting on winner's side. He has the greatest opportunity to take it here and now with the kind. As we get these replays showing the triumphant run that he's had, beating some pretty strong players. Sulian earlier on with the 3-0 and then 3-2 over Alyun. And I think they went 2 2-0 in that, or sorry, 2-0 in that set and brought it back with an impressive display of grit and offense.
Yes, sir. It was definitely nice to watch after the difficulty that he was in by facing Alioun. 3-2 for K-Top in this incredible winners final. And it's one of the winners final I love, right? A lot of the advanced play, the defensive layers, everything was really, really clean on both sides. K-Top looking like the favorite of these grand finals, of course, being on the winner's side. But man, he's got a big challenger coming up.
Pida, what to say? I almost want Pida to win just so I can ask him some questions. I lost for words, which is bad for a commentator, but he does just leave me speechless. I can't imagine going up against Pida. A crazy run on the loser's side against so many players, like the Mr. Wolf match, super funny to watch and sick in terms of high level. Another person who had to take out Cillian Lamu, and then we had the Coach Akira, and then just coming off of the remnants of his win over Alioun in spectacular fashion. I don't want to have spoilers in chat, but yeah, if you just came in here, you have to watch probably all the matches, but that one especially.
Yeah, I think that the last two matches are absolutely insane, and I'm expecting the same in grand finals. The thing for Pida, right, he started the day in losers, and he's fine. He's okay, cool. That's more matches. Amazing. I can press more buttons. I signed up for that anyway.
Yeah, I guess in a strategical way, he never had a cold moment. He's always been warm. He's been playing on fire. It's insane. It's just insane what he's been accomplishing in this top 8. So that being said, K-Top has been kind of looking unstoppable bar the first 2 rounds they played with Alioun. Against Jin E, he did really well, but the first 2 games against Alioun I think is the weakest we've seen him, but that's kind of gone. So I'm sticking with K on top because he's in winner's side. Has to be done.
Hey, listen, I will never stop. I will never stop believing in the Pida sweep again, man. I've been against the Pida sweep, and I've been proven. I am now, all with the sweep. He's been looking really. He's grit as well. The thing is, like, both of these players just show their grit against Alioun, and that's pretty much what I see right now. I see these two, they can definitely both take it. I want Pida to win so we get the grand finals reset,
Yeah, it's cool. And to say both of these players have cut us, oh my, can't make the numbers up.
50-50.
That's sick. That's the best way to have a prediction on a grand finals. 50-50.
Man. That's what we want. My God. Listen, Pida looking ridiculous. K-Top looking just as ridiculous. His brother watching him, but with him being like, let's go. I want you to join in these small finals. And we got one first to 3 to take if you qualify to fly the Greek flag high once again. All finals. He in the dual finals. He go, and he's looking to do it again after a great season, a season where he never gave up. Right, he went to a lot of events. He's really consistently pushing forwards. That would be a well-deserved.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think something as well for people that don't know, K-Top's brother H-Dope plays Hokutomaru. I haven't got confirmation, but I'm assuming H-Dope's in the room with K-Top. I don't think there's any rulings for coaching online. I don't think that's the thing.
Everyone plays online, on their own, or like maybe in the Discord voice chat. So it's
true.
It's fine.
Yeah. You can't regulate it. But both players, they came, they saw the old heads, and they cut a swath through the grey. The youth is here today as they ready up for our grand finals here today. The SWC online qualifiers, the last one for Europe. Kine, K-Top on the left, Pida, Hokutomaru on the right. Let's get into the action.
Oh my God, let's go, man. First grand finals, remember K-Top is on the winner's side. He's gonna be the one to look for that first quick and easy win, but man, what a start by Pida.
Needs to set the motion of I'm going to come at you at full force. I've got a lot of games to win coming from the basement bracket down below. Oh, but this is it. K-Top, once he smells a drop of blood, and look at how much the aggression pays off for him. Indeed. So we have K-Top taking that round. It was looking kind of dire a little bit earlier on. He stayed in full control. Oh, that fireball must have been a misimport. There's the air rev blow. Gets tapped with a low, trying to escape, probably holding back. Gets the legs clipped. Gets the cross up. Oh, the fireball stopping the approach. And that made a lot of sense, right? Not having the rev blow at his disposal. Peter knew that he'd keep him out with the shurikens. The one round each. What's the opening gambit from both players? I feel Peter's just gonna go forward, right? Oh, but he did back away. The fear of the boss energy from Kain, giving him some pause for thought. A solo JD. Oh, there's some more there, and there's the elbow straight afterwards. Getting the spin. Oh my gosh. K-Top, and the Rondo's out there. Gets a throw Damascus. What's the motive now?
Turn green is the answer.
Not quite.
For now it's working. Got to watch out. Pida still in SPG, but I love from brother, because with that overheat, I mean, this one is as well. I am never saying a thing about damage again, bro.
The maps ain't mapping, right? Is that if you're under 50%, you just, is it an insta kill? Is it a Fatal Fury insta kill? What's going on? That was from a tap. Can I get some scaling, please?
Right, it's for he does nothing strong.
Soda. I feel it. I feel the momentum from Pida. What? How do you even deal with that move? Patient. K-Top finding their time. Wow. What? Just defend. Perfect game. Oh no, the sweep. I could feel. I feel the dust pan and brush entering my room. I don't know what to do. I got you. Neutral jump after the run forwards. Tap, no bite. Oh, we skipped the neutral. Lunging forwards. Block. The Rondo. Jumps over and rev blow on the other side. Ducks under. Taps into the rev blow this time. Peter ready and willing to let it rip. Yo, big up to Raiden. He's my co-commentator for a minute. In the back. Ooh, try to dash for the hop. Denying the big man to get underneath the kid. The ultimate technique is going to get unleashed. We've seen it already. So it's not a hidden technique. It's not secret no more. The cool guys don't look at explosions. The multiple bait ender for Pida. The numbers are climbing. The reset is looking imminent. K-Top, what do? We go straight back into the game. This is it. No time or no breathing room, because if K-Top loses, that's a bracket reset. But this is when K-Top looks unstoppable, when he's on the offense. You can't you can't let him get out. You can't keep letting him get away with this. The rev blows have been working. Still has the corner. Was caught airborne. Overheated. Tap throw. That makes a lot of sense. This could be it. Barring any drops, which we're not going to see. K-Top with top level execution. All right. K-Top, are you going to stick with the aggro game plan? Round start fireballs. Dashing, waiting, brushing his hair, whipping a flash kick. Now back to the wall. K-Top needs to be careful here. Gonna take this windy damage from the super. Okay, Kara cancels his way out with the flash kick. With the flash kick break. Still in the corner though. Hasn't pressed the button for a hot minute. I lied, he's out. Fighting overheat. Gonna limit his offensive pressure. Tap in Toronto. Into ambition, sorry. I don't know how he blocked that with that red block. Jab, jab. Oh, I've got a jab of my own. Pidda. Close button. Counter hit. Gets the link. One more round. One more round, chat. And Pidda with a 3-0 swept the reset. Ooh, the Hada. All the way to the corner.
Missed.
You missed Pidda sweeping.
Oh
The floor is looking hella clean.
God, the Pidda sweep is active C4. We are so getting a reset. Let's go.
So Pidda's gonna put your rumba out of business.
The new version. Look, we don't block, brother. Blocking is cringe. We're pressing buttons. One more round necessary for Pidda to make it work. And look at the confidence running.
Ooh, overheat. That's never stopped Pidda pressing buttons before. Oh my. Okay, don't stuff it. Oh, wow, okay, K-Top. We got on the board. We got one on the board. You have to break that momentum because Pidda was looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Damn. Let's see what happened on Winners Finals. We thought it was done for K-Top. And then he his brother.
You know the matchup, right, bro? The character you play, you know the matchup.
Oh my god, listen. Adapting to the man. Look at this. K-Top says like, no. I do not want another set. I want more pressure. I want to be the one on the lead. I want to go to America. Not from Bosnia, though.
All right. Damn. Okay, just let him know. Chasing the backdash. Yeah, okay. I understand the motive. Don't let Pidda set up the shenanigans. Run him down.
He said, I understand it now. I'll say it now. That's what he said. That's about it. Let's see. Great conversion right now from Pidda, looking to immediately put the pressure on this round. Great anti-air. Now we put man back to the middle of the screen. Watch out, there is the orb. I don't care about the orb, brother. Blocking his screens. I am pressing buttons. I spent too long holding back or holding the rev guard button. I turn green.
You think it's over?
I just hear the whole like growl every time he does it.
C4. I am afraid we are witnessing a clear case of outplayment.
Hulka Tamaru, yes, I agree. Hulka Tamaru going in, just never knowing when to block and take the pressure. Refuses to. Have to play around the SPG.
Look at this! Look at this, C4. Blocking is optional. Yeah, we jump. You're the one, me, man. That is how K-Top answers the back dash into the super to be some more pressure. Double orb, yeah. Try to rev blow this, brother. You want more? Let's go do it. I dare you to press a button right now. I know she's going up. You're gonna no conversion available. Hit. I overhit, but I because I think this one, K-Top, just like Winners Final, bring back to give us game number 5. He refuses to lose.
He doesn't. He doesn't. I see the NRS heads popping into the chat, and that's when the tides have turned. The energy has been lifted on the K-Top side, but I know the Guild Gear people are in here too. You might have to make some noise for your guy Pidda if you want that bracket reset. I low-key want the bracket reset just for more games. Just for more games.
All right, let's pressure this time in the corner. This time is JD and got to watch out because he pressed. He got opened up by that. Oh, there is no fully so more green tool for P-downs.
Oh, that's off the table now, Damascus. Now he's the other Hulk, the red one, like you mentioned earlier, and that one is not good. Oh, the perfect K-Top, relax.
I think K-Top simply assumes gamer lean after 2 games. This is where he goes. He leans forward, he gets ready, and then he puts in work. K-Top is now on tournament point, 1 round away from joining his brother being qualified for the World Finals of this game. Hardest working brothers on earth on this game at the moment. But right now, Pida immediately starts with, you know what, I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine. I'm not blocking either.
It's ill-advised at this point. You're so close to victory.
What?
Trade!
Okay.
Oh, that looked like a light trade with the elbow. Air to air. Going for buttons. Same side. Sam! He did JD into button. He didn't even go for flash kick.
Gets away as well. Yep, we are going those. What is going to be your option on the corner? Pida looking to just keep some more pressure, and right now he might be over the hit, but one more hit is needed. Pida just playing the Shuriken game, but don't be too ambitious on this. Got to watch out. You're forced to block the fireball, and K-Top is taking his time right now. He's taking the risk, but he's looking to capitalize. There is only one bar, so no way to kill. Both of them on overhit. The super is going to be there. The one hit, and that's gonna be it. K-Top qualifies to the SWC finals, taking it 3-2 over Pida. Massive reverse sweep. Once again, he did this against Aliun in winners final, and he does it against Pida in grand finals. The Greek soldier will simply not be defeated. Gold Saint of the day, bro.
I can only imagine the relief filling and escaping K-Top's body. Finally, he gets the win. He finally gets that qualification to the SWC with his twin brother, H-Dope. Pida, though, put on a spectacular performance in this whole top 8. I'm not gonna lie, I did want the reset just for more games, but either one of these players winning is fully deserved. 100%. They've both been playing out of their minds in today's tournament.
My god, this literally was an incredible performance from K-Top, and yes, I see Ketchup or Mustard, or both, you know, K-Top and H-Dope, making them the second best twin brothers in the fighting game history, behind Ketchup and Mustard, of course. Don't disrespect the goats like this. Don't disrespect the ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 world champions. Yeah?
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not, yes. That was all correct statements. They might come back with a 2x KO because they can team up. But
the greatest duo on earth. You know, that's what we want. Shout outs to K-Top, man. What an incredible grand final. Pida gave it his all, man. And honestly, second is still a great performance, but as we always say, right, the second is the first loser. It's the one that's not getting the qualifier. Definitely something to work on. Hopefully, I don't know if Pida is going to EVO France, but I would love to see him, because that Hokutomaru definitely has been putting in work. And, you know, who knows, maybe LCQ, but definitely a player I've been enjoying watching all around this season.
Yeah, and like you said, mention EVO France. I hope it's not the end for seeing Pida play at this kind of level, but there is the standings. It has been such a curse today for going 2 up. Going 2 up is basically signing your victory away. It's just not advised. The amount of sweeps, the amount of download capacity from going 2-0 down to go, oh, I simply must win, has been flourishing in today's tournament. Hence why the games have been so sick today.
Yeah, I love that. Shout out to Goliath in the chat, who is confirming that he is indeed going to EVO France. So we will definitely see you know, more Pida at EVO France. Definitely a player I want to cheer on all the time, because damn, it has been an insane run for him, like all the way through losers, right? 3-2 over Mr. Wolf, 3-1 against Sulian Lamu, 3-0 against Kojak Kira, 3-2 against Aliun, and then unfortunately falling short, you know, 2-3 against K-Top. Excellent play by Pida, but our champion, flying the Greek flag C4, is going to be K-Top. Twin brothers at World Finals. What a statement.
And you mentioned it earlier, 2 Greek flags will be there. That is so cool. That's such a good way to represent the world, right, in this tournament.
Absolutely. At DreamHack Atlanta, guys. It's going to be October 31st to November the 2nd. $4.1 million total prize pool. It's going to be Fatal Fury, KOF 15, Samurai Showdown, and an open tournament for Art of Fighting 3, the Path of the Warrior. If you have a King, if you have an Andy, if you have a Robert, now is the time. And look at all these zeros on the board. $1.5 million for the winner of Fatal Fury. And a little bonus for K-Top right now, because the 25th still gets 2.5k, so he knows he will get at least 2.5k, but he's not gonna stop there.
Oh, there's no way. And the the household has 2 chances to get that 1.5, right? Because there's 2 of them. The money's going to go to the same place. So they double their opportunities to get in hold of that money. For the KOF 15 players, there's 500, Samurai Showdown 2.5, and for the Path of the Warrior 50. But that will be an open bracket, so anyone could just jump in and try and get their grubby mitts on that cash here at the DreamHack Atlanta SNK World Championship tournament happening very, very soon.
Yep, that's what I love to see for plenty under these World Finals. And we have our second European qualifier online. Dai won the first one, and K-Top won the second one. We also have H-Dope, who qualified through the offline circuit. So for us, in the European community, we'll have these 3 along with Fraser, in Morocco to cheer for, because we definitely want to see our regions doing great out there. And these players all have a very, very strong potential to do great. I'm especially looking at, like that, my boy from Morocco. Definitely looking forward to these World Finals. K-Top, nothing short of impressive, man. I'll always be impressed at the bar, like good at any game they pick.
I'll admit, I'm envious. I'm jelly that they can do it. I wish I was that talented when I was a kid, but I'm happy that in this generation they've got times to flourish and make really strong opportunities, not for just themselves, but their family, their country, in this case, for putting themselves on the map, for being so skillful in this game, Fatal Fury, which is so difficult. I'm glad to see them hanging with the old guard.
Yeah, that's what I want. And listen, Fatal Fury has been the game of G's, and if you guys want to get some swag, some merch, you can join the giveaway, and you can join the giveaway tickets to DreamHack for the World Final. Little merch.
Easy to do, just down below there, like Damascus was letting you know, there is tickets available and merch. So scan that code right now, and I'm sure in a second or two we're going to see another QR code, so you guys can sign up to the few online tournaments that are qualifiers that are still available. There you go. So hit that up from the respective regions. What regions was it, Damascus? Do you remember?
It's Mexico and Central America. It's Latin South, and it's East Asia, the big one, of course, because you get all of Japan or South Korea of the play, Punko as well. I want to see
I kind of want to see Punko. I want to see some Gato, bruv.
Yes.
I want to see some scoops.
That's what I want to see. But plenty of free, man. We got a couple events as well. One in Las Vegas, China, and one in France. Of course, so 3 more offline stops to this tour. It's been to follow the competition from the beginning, the release of Fate all the way to now. The defensive layer is developing. I love about the high level.
And I think this might be the first time where I think nearly every top 8 I've either witnessed or got the opportunity and the pleasure to commentate have been stacked. I feel I can't use the word stacked for any other game now because it's just always world-class players in top 8s in Fatal Fury.
So, and there are coming with even more this, because these finals, everybody gonna be there, like ready, right? Like with the war paint on the face, knife between knees. Like I'm there, I'm getting that money, but I'm getting that world title. First Fatal Fury has been a fun one. Of course, Ken dropped not too long ago and has been really fun to play. Joe Higashi will be the next character to be there, and I believe that we have K-Top with us for a quick interview, as Mothership is telling me. And we get in.
I need to know. So many. I'm upset that we can't have a podcast, because I have so many questions for K-Top, who is just here joining us off of his victory here in the SWC qualifiers. I think the first question would be like, how are you feeling? It's the obvious one, but we have to know.
I feel amazing. You can't imagine the excitement that I have right now. I was shouting and screaming. I just couldn't believe it. Making it all the way to the SWC qualifier, to the World Championship with my twin stop is just a dream. I don't know what to say.
Understandable. You got any questions, Damascus?
I would like to...
Mine is very simple. For you, one question. I know how you feel is amazing, but the question is this, right? You're joining your twin brother in World Finals, right? Do you even think think about this? Like, nah, man, I'm not letting him go to America alone. I need to be with him. How is it for you, for this experience?
It's exactly that you said. I wasn't gonna let him go alone. I knew that I had to make it to the finals and go there with my twin brother. So actually making it that happen makes me super proud because, as you know, I was always super close. I was going events, consistently making top 8s. I got like 3rd place at UFA. So I was like, damn, my moment must come.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've got the last question, if you don't mind. It's kind of alluding to something the Master was bringing up. When your brother qualified through Versus Fighting, did you feel either like determination to qualify, or was it like more stress or like difficulty qualifying, do you think?
It was the determination. When H make it, I was crying of excitement, and I'm like, if he can do it, I can do it, because every time that we play fighting games, we are always on the same level.
Cool. That's it's interesting because I feel there would be more like more weight on your shoulders because my brother qualified, so I must qualify. But it's cool that you spun it the other way and was like, oh, if he can do it, so can I. Light work, easy. That's a good way to look at it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I want to let K-Top celebrate. Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I just want to say a couple of things also. I would like to give some shout outs since I have the chance to do it. I would like to give shout out to, first of all, my twin brother. He's always there for me, always doing whatever he can to make me a better player, so I owe him almost everything. I also want to give a shout out to my girlfriend, who she's very supportive and she's cheering for me. Of course, I want to give a shout out to Nivek, a very special Greek guy in the fighting game community, in many fighting games, that he's here, he's celebrating with us, he was giving us positive energy. I would also like to give a shout out to Engel Miteruzi, because this guy is the reason why I got some footage of Allion, which really helped me to understand how he plays. And Pida for the kind words, and always there for me to cheer on me. So thank you guys so much, and it was a pleasure joining this special tournament.
It was a pleasure commentating your matches. Always is. Always is. So thanks to K-Top. We'll see you at SNK World Championship, right?
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Bye, guys. Thanks for having me.
See you, K-Top. Listen, man, beautiful say, and I just not say, man, that's what a beautiful quote. Like my Bonabla qualifier, like I will not let him go in America by himself. Like that's my favorite sentence from this. Literally, the I will not let him go by himself. Like this is determination of a man who knows that he can do it, and he knows that all of us, in chat here, myself, yourself, will all be cheering for him, at the World Finals, because like I just want to see both of them do well, of course.
Yeah, it was so heartwarming, like doing that interview. It's something that we don't really get to do too much offline. So yeah, thanks for production for letting us do that. Just seeing the emotion, the relief of like, I did it. I'm going to accompany my brother in this beautiful game. So yeah, that was it touched a feeling that I didn't think I had about fighting games. That was really cool.
I love to see this, man. C4 has been a beautiful top 8 to watch and enjoy with you and with you guys in the chat. But good things must come to an end, as now Mr. K-Top has validated his ticket. That will be the third representative in that World Finals. As said, the qualifiers are not over, as next week there are a couple more online qualifiers, and over the mobile, a couple more offline qualifiers. So still a lot of Fatal Fury to watch. But a big thank you, of course, to everyone for joining us today. Shout out to production for running a very smooth show. As always, it's been a lot of fun. C4, do you have it before we close that stream?
Keep playing Fatal Fury, and make sure you tune in for the World Championship, because it's going to be astounding.
Absolutely will be, guys. C4, thank you so much. Always a lot of fun. Shout out to everyone for joining us. Guys, it's time to close that stream. Thank you so much, and big again to man like K-Top. We will be cheering for you. Make sure to bring that medal back. Looking forward to watch these grand finals. See you guys very soon. Have a great Sunday, and see you soon for more Fatal 3, because we see louder. Joe Higashi soon, I hope, Let's go. Only the last round. This command round is only unlocked when it's matched. But look at this, bro. Why does it always work on the final round? It's not gonna kill just yet, and you're looking to be an absolute annoyance in just yet, so might as well use that ref blow. Oh no. Oh, he's so ready to see more.
Wow. And he's got overheat in mind for that confirmer's malicious intent.
Oof. Oh, you know what? That was smart as hell, man. Because
But Mr. Wolf not out yet. We did see it with the Freda match that we were talking about at only the best. But right now, Kidder is looking kind of the best. Maybe chat was right. Imagine stream chat was correct, Damascus. I can't go on no more. No!
oh my god, he has completely not gonna work in this situation. These cross-ups have been very, very successful for Kojak. No way to kill there, I believe, but we're gonna put him into the corner. What is happening? 26, 40, 34. There we go, man.
I like those numbers.
Let's go. The working man game. Shout out to all of you guys.
Okay. Okay. Oh, just
Okay.
Bro. Oh, gets the tech. Oh my god, K-Top. This is winnable. This is so winnable, Damascus.
Super winnable, man. We're in overheat right now. He manages to escape, and he tried to DP, but you know what? I respect the hell out of K-Top's patience right now, because that DP... Nice one. Defensive challenge is correct, but Kojak here has not been great at challenging Pida's movement, right? The teleport are not punished. He's not really dashing under. He's trying to tech once again, and look at this. We are getting the...
Doesn't get confirmed. Both players out of overheat. Oh, but he's packing it. Kidder.
Totally.
What?
No way. Oh my god, C4 is not dead. Oh no! This works! And K-Top is taking his time, right? Not really taking the risk, but he's looking to capitalize. There is only one bar, so no way to kill. Both of them on overheat. The super is going to be there. The one hit, and that's gonna be it. K-Top